Ready?
Hold on. Let me see if I can.
You ready? 1, 2, 3.
Ah.
Hey, my man.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
My wrestling North Star.
Oh, wow. So sweet.
First wrestling match I ever see, and I watch your head get disintegrated.
Well, I saw
Ladies
you.
and gentlemen, the pizza to the head himself, Mr. Sleezy E.
Oh, well, thank you so much for having me. You were one of the first people I saw coming in. Whenever
It's on tape. We have it on our Patreon.
I gotta see that.
You're
man.
walking past me, and you're like, "Oh, and I don't know who you are. I
Yeah.
have no fucking clue. I'm just a fuck. This, you know, it's one of those things, and you're just like the nicest, and you're being like, "Oh, dude, you're gonna love it, blah blah." And dude, like, time of my fucking life.
Oh, well, it tickled me to death because I was just going out to say hi to somebody I knew at it. I knew that they were out there getting some pizza before they was coming in, and the line already built up. And I saw the line of people, and I said, "Oh, it's real." Here we go. So, and then I saw you, and I said, "Oh, this is a good time. This is a good time."
And you'll have the added benefit of that ring takes up so much space that the more that's in there, and even with the smaller number, it still seems like it's just packed full of people.
Huge, yeah, packed. And the fact that they're standing and they're like sardines instead of having the chairs and, you know.
And y'all are walking through the people when you're doing, like, if somebody falls out, you got to walk around or do something. It's just like everyone's gross, and it just adds to the environment. It's the most, I told everyone after that, I said, it's the most punk rock shit that's ever happened in that punk rock venue, and it wasn't music.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Well, I think that was the vibe we were putting. We wanted the chaos. We wanted the chaos.
I think you have to have it. I think that's, and they went for it on the second one too.
Yeah.
The next time, you can tell they're trying to like enhance, which I don't know, man, that first, whatever y'all with, it was just pure mayhem. It's like, for a first time wrestling for myself, it was like, it unhinged my brain. I was like, oh, I got to see this all the time now.
Yeah.
I think
it took a lot of people by surprise, really, because that really isn't even a thing that happens a lot around here. Like you talked about with Will, like deathmatch is a whole thing on its own.
Yeah, it's a whole different thing.
And there's people that do it every weekend. There's a huge scene for
the backyard stuff. The shit that goes popular is typically that, where they're like backflipping into barbed wire. And
yeah, well, that's where maybe it came out a little bit more to the masses. The backyard wrestling volume 1, volume 2, all that good stuff. But deathmatch is just it's a very artistic version of it. It's
a version.
Yeah. So it's just a style of wrestling. So it's just kind of like music. So with wrestling, you have
it's a genre.
It's a genre. Yeah, it's a genre. And so with it, it's really big in Japan. So Japanese deathmatch wrestling is very, you know, they love just the most niche stuff, but it's very respected because it's
they love art forms there.
Yeah, it's not just we were hitting each other over the head with it. We were still doing this art that is two people in a ring battling, but we also have glass and
so how did you decide you wanted to do this? Because I have a whole litany of questions, like specifically for you, because I was under the impression that this was like you were going to go away, you were done, and like
that was the plan. That was the
plan.
So
did that night when all the people were there, you were just like, it's the best? Was it the best it had been? Was there better and then it got worse and then now it's good again? Like, how does that whole thing transcribe out?
Yeah.
Because, like, for you, if it was the end and now, well, we'll get there.
Yeah, it was. I felt like it was the end, but it was only the beginning. Little did I know, right?
Okay.
But it was going to be the end because, okay, so from the beginning, I've been in this for a long time. Like, it's all I've ever done. Like, it's all I ever wanted to do. And anything that I have done in my life outside of wrestling has been to somehow get to it. So it's the only thing I've ever really done. But
since you were like a kid?
Yeah. So I'll go ahead and show you. Here we go.
What, I don't know how old you are, so I don't know what era you're from.
I'm 30, so I was an Attitude Era.
So that's like the
WCW,
Rock,
Stone Cold and stuff. But I really got into CKY and Jackass and all that stuff. Did you?
Didn't we all? Of course.
Yeah. See,
I think the whole world got into that.
I even got the Jackass logo right there with Random Hero for Ryan Dunn. You know,
R.I.P. I met him.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
It was at that Juanita's thing. Him and Don Vito. Yeah, both of them are dead.
They did that. Yeah, no, they did that
shit
tour.
Was wild, yeah.
I wish I could have done that. But so that's what I was into for the that when I couldn't actually get into wrestling because I was too young.
Just doing stunts on your own?
Yeah, just I had a group of buddies.
Of
We called ourselves White Picket Fence Videos because we were
Okay.
a bunch of
Suburban
degenerates. We
okay.
were degenerates. We were everything but White Picket Fence. We were because it was ironic and
sure.
we were so clever. You know, it's ironic. You know,
sticking it to him, man.
Yeah. So I've been doing it for a long time. So I think maybe after a while you get beat down from. Because I've been throwing darts my whole life, just
dude, you're
trying to get something to
the
stick.
fucking choir.
So you know how it is, you know, and maybe I was beat down, but then I thought
I'm almost 40 and still shooting for the fucking moon. Yeah, no, I
you know the struggle, but you also can't quit it. Also,
well, and I think just wisdom is you don't have to quit it. You don't want to quit it. Don't don't. Why? Why give up the one fucking or maybe like in my case I have like 3 things that I got just like. Like this and music and whatever and just what but why because in my head when I was coming through the old it was just like and now I'm like yeah no I get it I know why those 50-year-old dudes are standing in the back going fuck yeah man like they're just there chilling doing what they love too you don't have to give up unless your body gives up and in which case you can still go you can be an announcer there's other things you can branch off into like for me my music I can play heavy stuff forever but this I can talk about music forever.
Yeah, there's a bunch of different jobs and a bunch of different avenues. Exactly. And I've always done everything I could, but I was at the end of my rope kind of mentally. I didn't know where I was going to go with the wrestling thing because I've been...
Like, where do you take it from here?
Yeah, like, where does it go? Because I've refereed, I've announced, I've done video stuff, I've done, like, all of it. So I was like, where am I going with it?
Was it a creative slump or just
I think personally, when it comes down to it, it was a inside slump.
Gotcha.
I could blame it on wrestling. I could blame it on this or that. Sure. I think it was kind of a time in my life personally where I needed to kind of either kick it into second gear or
go for broke or just step away.
Yeah, or take 1 or 2 step back to take 3 step forward or whatever. So that's
Get
what I was
hoping
right,
come
for.
Back. Yeah.
But then that night in November. I thought it was gonna it's just gonna fulfill it. It's gonna be cool, and then I'll do whatever. But
this nice cherry on top of the
it's gonna be cool. That'll be it. Boom, close the book. And little did I know it busted it open. Not just for me, but for everybody. I feel like everybody, even Vino's, like it busted it open for a bunch of people, and it was cool. And then, but I was able to. The thing that's ran through my mind nonstop was able to happen, and then I was full of it, and I heard there was going to be another show, and stuff went down, and here we are.
So, for at the show, we won't pull it too far into the veil, but we'll just say what happened. So we're at the show. I actually have a video I need to show you. It's rather funny, so I didn't want to post it online, but I didn't know you were gonna, Mr. Blackwell came and assaulted you.
Yeah, I was just hanging out, dog.
You were just hanging out, and he just comes and wrecks your whole night and brings you right back into the hell pit.
Yeah, lit me on fire pretty much on the inside.
Yeah, left you in the ropes and everything.
Dude, man, that hurt so bad.
I bet it does,
felt like
dude.
It was cutting my arms off. I said, oh no, this is...
And he left you there for a second, too.
Yeah, it was bad. It was bad.
So, and then, and then so you get brought back into it, and I was just like, oh, okay, I see what's going on here. This is awesome. So like he brings you back into it so I don't want to ruin it because I assume y'all are wrestling this one coming up, right? The 29th?
Yeah, the 29th. We will be the main event. So the death match will be the very last match. It will be quite a big deal, and
you're the heel, right?
I'm the baby face. So the baby face is the good guy. The baby face. Well, when I first came out, the first show, I was a big dick, and everybody else was a dick. But it was so good because they were really giving it back to me. Usually they would just boo me, but they were calling me a bitch. They were telling me.
Oh, I was screaming out everything.
But that's what was the beauty about it because I knew I could give that to them and they'll give it back. But by the end of it, after all this punishment, they're at least gonna respect me. But I feel like everybody loved me at the end of it. So it was a switch from heel to baby, and I feel like now, hopefully, I'm the underdog.
This
punk
is
rock.
the backup the thing, right? Because now you got assaulted or whatever, and
yeah,
like the storylines.
Yeah, and so Will, I feel like he has fans, but he also kind of has some malice to his motives, but also he's always pushing things forward. He won't let something get stagnant. So I feel like Will is pushing this thing forward, and he took it into his own hands.
So now you get to be the good guy. Oh, dude,
that's never happened. And for me, naturally, I'll just come out because I'm good at making.
Have you been a heel the whole time, your whole career?
Pretty much, because it's easy for what I love. I want to come out and piss people off.
And do you typically let the story? Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you go ahead.
Do you mean to? Do you let the story decide? Like that night, you were supposed to leave, blah, 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 whatever, and then something magical happens. I mean, you got fucking pizza stapled to your forehead. Yeah. Actually, that's actually the only laugh I got, and it's my proudest moment. Yeah. I said, you were right in my crotch. I have the GoPro footage like this, and you're just like a Mortal Kombat character. Yeah. And he's just click, click, and I went, and it was dead silent. I went, ha, you got pizza stapled to your head, you big dumb bitch.
I was screaming. He's like, I got pizza on my face. Yeah, that was awesome. That was what sucks about that dog was we even tested the pizza, and what sucks is he put a couple staples, 3 of them, and it was so floppy that the staple it ripped. It would just rip, so it fell off my hand. I said, "Oh my god, these people think I'm a phony, and these staples aren't real."
I don't think no one was thinking that shit.
He just kept. I said, "Keep going."
Because the fucking staples were still in your head. Yeah, I don't think anybody.
I rolled in the ring and just started picking them out because I was like, "Oh god, a lot more stuff is about to go into my head." But like you said, like with the story, I'm very based on feeling. So
okay.
If it's gonna create a feeling, that's what I'm going towards, and I want to be in control of that feeling. And so if we feel it and I want it as real as possible. If it's not real, I really don't believe in doing it. People can do whatever they want, and that's cool. And like you said, there's different genres and different things that people do. I am very reality based, and I want people to think, what the fuck is about to happen next?
Right.
You know, and it's not just how real the gusset plate was that went into my head, but I want the feelings involved. You know, so whenever I came out and I was a dick. It's easy for me to come out and piss people off and get my ass kicked. I'm really good at talking shit, and I can get my ass kicked all night long. So that was my bread and butter for the longest time. Okay. So I would just be a dickhead, and then I'd get beat up. And that's my MO. I'm good at taking bumps. But then finally, I learned I'm a sweet guy. So then
very sweet guy.
I was like, well, what if I just come out instead of being a dick? Maybe I can be a little bit sweet and just like, as long as I have a really big asshole across from me.
Right.
You know what I mean? And so if I have that, maybe these people can get behind me. And they did. They believed in my sacrifice. And I feel like they saw my spirit. And
everyone was there. They were on your side for sure. Y'all pulled it off very well.
So it's a very unique way of being a babyface, but it's now 100%. I'm full good guy.
Good guy
for the first time ever, and it feels pretty cool because now I can like actually.
What's a new version of the thing too? So now you get to explore this side of it. So maybe it's something you never done. So that's good. Keeps you going for a little while longer.
And I'm still doing my same stuff. I'm still sleazy. I'll still do a Bronco Buster and put my nuts in your face, and I'll still get beat up.
Yeah,
I'll still have my same shtick, but it's just the different side of the coin. So
just a different part of the story.
It's really cool to touch into that side of it. So very cool.
Man, how bad did that fucking gusset plate hurt, or is the adrenaline so much?
I was so ready for that gusset plate that I was.
I could not I thought. So the second one is more like what I thought. So the guys that were from Oklahoma, maybe they did the cheese grater. They weren't from here. They said they were from somewhere. It doesn't matter. But the second time they did a cheese grater and they just kind of did the skin. I thought that's what was going to happen.
Yeah, well, I think most people thought the gusset plate was a cheese grater of sorts.
Well, only people in construction know what that fucking thing is.
Yeah, but once you know what it is, it's
I was like, he went to Home Depot before this and just got some random shit from the roofing section.
Yep.
And then when he starts pounding it into your fucking head, Mr. Toomer,
instant.
Fat Jitsu.
The man,
K. Toomer.
The only person that wasn't scared to put a gusset plate in my head.
He didn't give a fuck, dude.
And he didn't wince.
I mean, he hammer fisted it into your
he
fucking
was ready.
face.
He asked me one time because I showed it to him. He said, "Well," and then I said, this is going to be where the real color's coming from.
The color.
The
That's
color.
What it is.
That's
the color.
it's a fun term. Makes it sound really cool. But so
Stone Cold likes to say that word. Put some color on
it. Sip of beer for the working man.
Wash it off.
But he got me with the gusset plate right here, and that was just gonna warm it up to let everybody know, hey, this is pretty serious,
is real, yeah.
So
Bats with the
I was giving them that, but the moment the gusset plate hit the head, I knew it just only went up from there because that was gonna be the end. So that it only went up from there, and then it went up to the thumbtack bat.
Thumbtack bat. Oh god.
And then that was it. But I knew once I got to the end. It was only just it was so sweet.
How does that crowd vary from typical crowds? Because
very different.
So the amount of profanity that y'all don't really use,
we never get a chance
which is
to
wild.
Do that.
But the amount of profanity that was, especially when the bats got picked up, the amount of people that were screaming, shoving in his ass, me included,
a natural thought.
Dude, well, you're like on the ground, and you're like, which. By all means, be on the fucking ground. You are bleeding profusely. Yeah. There's still blood on that fucking mat from you.
Oh, it's I took a picture. I took a picture beside it because I was like, "This is like my art blot right here." There's just two big giant.
This
blood
is your
stains.
Rorschach stain.
all from right here.
That's dude.
Yeah. But the crowds. Here's the deal. What's so crazy, and it is an all ages show. But
I mean,
it's a different environment because at Vino's you can go see a band that has cuss words in their songs, and it's
you come watch any of my bands with cussing.
Exactly.
For sure.
So it's a different type of environment, and I think the big difference is geographically where we're at in the South. It's more of a family friendly type environment.
Really,
I've been to a handful of shows. So over in the High Tone in Memphis. They ran some wrestling shows, and it was
interesting.
They actually did a full deathmatch tournament. We can talk about that. I refereed that.
That
was insane. But we did that. But the thing is, in Arkansas, it's always family friendly. But if you go up north to,
but traditionally, are y'all doing more here or more like small rural areas?
In Arkansas, it's usually just like the smaller towns that'll have different venues. But it's never the crowd. Now the crowd will get wild, especially there's always some crazy redneck folks that are ready to
chairs and shit.
ready to swing at you. Oh yeah,
somebody gets involved a little too much. They think they're in on the shtick.
Oh, I got a great story that happened to me directly.
Lay it on me.
Okay, I would give this to you. So, a good friend of mine, Uncle Filthy. So he is
Uncle Filthy.
Uncle Filthy. He's the one that I actually got the.
And Sleezy
E. He passed that down to me. So he I knew him growing up. Long story short, I can't even go into how much he's influenced me. He's from where I grew up. He wrestled. He would come out to the ring with and he's like a 7-foot guy, big old giant dude. And he'd come out with like CKY and different things like written on his body because he's insane. He'll reach into a trash can and like bite out of a thing. He's just wild. He's wild, right. So he's crazy, and he influenced me a whole lot. And we finally got to tag together one night, time we got to tag together there in Tuckerman. So then they have this thing called Boxomania, and in Harding University there in Searcy, they have a group, and they bring like 150 of them.
Damn,
something like that. A whole slew of those kids are there, and it's a really good time. It's cool to have them there because like. Obviously, we're not saying shove stuff up people's asses, but they come dressed up,
for sure.
And they have a good time, and they're real energetic, and it's always a good time.
It's a different kind of energy.
Yeah. And they're gonna sell for anything we do. They're just gonna be excited for anything's gonna pop them, you know. So
pop them. That's a good one.
Yeah, pop them. It's good.
I love how all you guys have all the industry terms just on lock.
It's a whole language.
It is.
And I'm actually
still learning.
I'm actually trying not to use a bunch of it.
No,
it's
do
just
it, dude.
happening. So we'll get a list going of the wrestling jargon.
Y'all are getting the crowd to pop.
Yeah, but they're not ready for. I don't think anybody was ready for Uncle Filthy and Sleezy E to come out together, and we came out.
Y'all need to start a hip hop group. Uncle Filthy and Sleazy.
Dude, we would
SoundCloud rappers.
It would be a non-genre style of music that would just be a
create
monster
your
of its
own
own
theme song.
Yes, yeah. Well, he does a lot of music. He's in a band called Midget Cum Mustache. If anybody wants to look that up, they're badass. They're really good. They're out of I think around Jonesboro is where they're.
That's in Arkansas. That's
fucking Midget Come Mustache. They're great, dog. I'm telling you. It gets deep. It gets deep, buddy. We'll go deep. We're
going down the trenches. This is already awesome.
Anyway,
sorry.
We come out and we make our entrance. We come out to "Sabotage" by Beastie Boys, and we're just. I've been to concerts, where the guy will take a drink of water or whatever, and then go. And I was like, I'm gonna do that to these kids, and we were gonna see how that goes, And I got up on the rail and was screaming at them, blah blah blah, and I took a drink of water and slung it, and they went. They loved it. They took them a second to register, but then they ate it up, and it was cool, and the chaos was great. We were doing the chaos.
They're like, we didn't know it was gonna be like this.
Yeah, Uncle Filthy.
It's just like on TV.
He picked up a trash can and just dumped it over his head. I elbow dropped the trash can. So we're having a good time.
This is your walkout.
This is just the entrance, and that's all we had, and that's all the moment will ever be is an entrance.
I love it. Oh shit.
Got to keep up with you.
Oh, don't
be leaving me behind now.
Don't get too drunk. Wait, you got a DD. You're good.
Oh, that's exactly. I got a very, very kind wife.
Just my whole body hurts, so I'm just numbing my body pain. Really.
Well, it's all part of the game. It's all part of the game. Yeah. So anyway, we finally actually get in the ring. We get in the ring. We're about to start the match. And we're standing across from each other, the whole thing before we start the match.
Sure.
And so something happens, and so the kids are dressed up, right? They're usually in costumes. And then one of these giant kids, he's dressed up as a nun, which makes this 100 times more ironic. he stands up, and he's huge, and, the kids are just, cheering for him. And I don't exactly understand what just happened, but, this is my match. And they're and he started to walk up to the rail, and I said, I shot out, and I don't know if they were. I don't really know what happened, but then I know exactly what happened after this. So the kid is. I hop up out of the ring, and the kid's on the other side of the rail, and that's when I get up close to him, and he's like a pretty big kid. He's probably about your height, and I'm kind of looking up to him, and I'm talking smack.
Of course.
And I guess maybe it was his first time, and he didn't understand when I said, "Step over this rail and see what happens to you, son." He took that quite literally. And within seconds, this kid steps this rail. And, here's the deal. We might be doing crazy stuff or all the crazy things that we're doing in the ring and in and around the ring. We want to keep everybody safe.
Sure.
But if someone steps in the ring, we don't know if they have a knife. We don't know what their intentions are. So
fair.
Everyone, we're gonna stop whooping our asses and we're gonna whoop your ass because we don't know. We don't know what's going on.
Okay.
And Lance, my Uncle Filthy, he's known me since I was a kid, so he's gonna look out for me. And the dude got across the rail, and I grabbed him, put him up on the rail, and before I knew it, Big Lance was coming down on him, and all of a sudden, then everybody came out of the back and stuff like that, and there was just this big fight. I got a video of it on my YouTube. I'll show it to you. But so then it was just this big chaos, and the thing is, with Uncle Filthy, once he gets set off, he's a 7-foot man, and he is
terrifying.
Done.
Yeah,
he is done. And the problem is that guy started throwing. He threw a hook. And he got him right in the nose. And once you hit that button, he's on fire,
Dude, the nose is
it's over with. So then we just kind of bounced out. A couple of other guys came out and finished the match. But so that was my one experience. I've witnessed it, but that was my one personal experience with someone jumping
just
across
getting
the rail.
In the ring and just being like, I'm here too.
Yeah, but that's it. That's how quick it is. And the referee, everybody will stop. And if you cross the rail or if you put your hands on somebody performing,
right,
it's over with. Because we know what we're doing. We don't know what you're planning on doing.
So. How real is if with that match? I mean, did y'all have somebody literally sitting there with 911 just ready to hit the call button?
No,
for something like that. Or do y'all feel like y'all planned enough ahead where...
As violent and as wild as it is, very controlled. It was very controlled. There's a lot more we could have done that took a lot more risk that had a lot more room for legitimate injury, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
like, I mean, it's brutal. It is
it's
brutal,
fucking brutal.
But like, I've always been big on safety when it comes, and that sounds pretty wild when it comes to what we're really doing. But like, when it comes down to it, if I'm doing something crazy, I need to know that I'm safe. I mean, I'm willing to do it, but I need to know that I'm safe. And if you're not doing that, it's kind of a different ball game, if you ask me.
It's a little more unhinged, a little more chaotic. That's where the backyard wrestling, I feel like, probably.
Yeah, and backyard wrestling is great. We all started in the backyard, and it's a great time, and especially
they make great clips.
They make great clips, but you want to protect. Number one, we need to protect each other. Now, if you're two buddies doing whatever you want in the backyard,
you want to keep doing it, though, right? That's the thing.
That's what I always tell people, because
your body breaks down pretty quick.
Yeah, they're like, oh, you don't want to do this, that, you don't want to win, and blah, 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 blah. They try and go into all kinds of stuff. Like, the thing is, we want to do this again. Like, we're not trying to do this and then make $1 million and stop. Like, and I want you to be able to do it again. Right. Number one, like, I'll hurt myself way before I hurt you. Like, I won't ever put anybody else in any kind of danger. Like, we are putting our bodies in each other's hands. So
that's what you're willing to go through. Because I know y'all have like talking to each other, like, hey, that hurt me. Hold on a second, or do something different, right? Mm-hmm. Like, my pinky's broken.
Oh, if something happens and you're like, hey, I can't, I'm done. Like, I mean, that's it. It needs to be respected. And the referee helps out with that type of stuff too, you know. But
the referees, I like how they just kind of play dumb. Like, I don't know what's happening right behind me. Boonk, and he's just bashing dude with a chair. Like, you can't hear it.
Yeah. Like the job of, and another thing, like, so like I said, I've been doing it I refereed for like 10 years, like before I even wrestled. So I've refereed a whole lot, and refereeing is a whole nother. It takes everyone involved to make what we do believable.
Well, and the ref has got to be in on all the matches too, right? Yeah. He's got to know all the setups and all the things, and like, we're going to do this, and have to keep that in his mind too.
They should. They don't always do that. They don't always let you know, and that makes your job as a referee harder. But you're also supposed to referee as if it is just a straight down the middle,
right?
Follow those rules like a legitimate contest that you're only winning or losing. You don't know anything else. That's the way you're supposed to do it. Some people say, but we need to know what we're doing, because we're telling stories.
Yeah, absolutely.
We're telling stories. So, and my problem is, like, if we don't know what we're doing, what story are we telling? If we're not telling a story, what are we doing out there? Yeah. And if I'm not telling a story, then
it's like one of those movies you go like what the hell happened in the middle there?
Yes, yes, exactly.
Star Wars 8.
yes. Yeah, so I think the story is really important, and the referee helps.
You get to pick your own?
Sometimes. Most of the time, as a referee, there's a senior official. So the older referee will assign matches.
He's the guy that's doing the in-between.
Yeah, well, the senior official is the one that's been around longer and can give you a easier, because tag team matches are harder than singles matches, because there's more rules,
and you got more to see.
Yeah, so it's a little bit tougher. So if you're not as experienced as a referee,
there's real rules.
Yeah, there's real rules, even though they're broken, like every match. And if you're a bad guy, you should. If you're not cheating, you're not trying. You know what I mean? So you got to cheat. And when the referee enforces those rules, that lets people know, hey, this guy's breaking the rules. He's a dick. You don't like this guy. Oh, this guy was breaking the rules and he stopped? He must have a conscience. That's a good guy. Stay on his side. The referee enforcing those rules allows us to let you know.
Play into the character.
Yeah. So the referee enforcing the rules helps out a whole lot.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Is it, man, that's fun. So you get to be a part of the story even in that little part of it.
Yeah, 100%. And another thing about reffing is you can help out a match, man, but you can fuck up a match really quick as a referee. If you're
make the wrong call for the wrong thing. You can
make the wrong call. Yeah. You can.
We've all seen those videos.
Oh gosh! And when you're that guy,
yeah,
you're that small. So it takes everybody involved, you know. So even the announcer, the guy over announcing, kind of explaining what we're all doing, you know, what's going on. It takes everybody involved to make it where we can fully believe what's happening.
Right.
No matter how crazy.
Right. Shout out to Alec.
Yeah, man.
Dude.
No
Number
doubt.
one.
No
He's so
doubt.
good at it.
Yeah, he's just and it's so hard to do both sides. So he's doing color and play by play.
I
Usually there's a
know.
guy all by himself, and and I did that, and he does it like effortlessly.
He's just sitting there talking. He's just watching it. It's like he's putting the information.
Mm-hmm.
It's coming in and going out of his mouth at the same time. He almost
Yeah.
not even his processing power for it is pretty wild.
Yeah, and it takes a lot because a lot of stuff is happening really quick.
Yes.
And as an announcer, you really don't know anything as an announcer. As a referee, you need to know because you're working in the ring. But as an announcer, you are announcing as it's happening, and you have to explain that while you're witnessing it. So it's all in its own art form. Each job.
Being a heel, you ever done anything where like you beat up the ref? That was a bullshit call, and then you just fucking give him an old stunner or whatever.
You know, that's something that happens a lot. I've never put hands on a referee.
Really?
As a referee, I've never.
Okay, you have a little respect.
I've yelled at referees. I think I shoved the ref in referee Adam in the death match, but I was just kind of just being a dick. I wasn't bumping him or nothing. You know, I was just firing everybody up. He's sitting there talking. I said, "Wake up!" Bam. You know, but like I've never
My
actually.
head's bleeding, ref.
My head's bleeding. Referee,
bring me a towel.
Get in between. Don't let me bleed on these people, please. They're gonna be so upset. You know. So, but yeah, I've never put hands on a referee, but I have had hands put on me as a referee. Good old referee bump, you know. Especially when you know you bump the referee, then there's no rules and you can do whatever you want.
Get tossed out and then you're on the ground and blah blah blah. Now, as a referee, did you like get in on the thing where like you maybe bring out a chair and maybe like give it to the guy, where like you sneaky are bad too?
As a referee, you're supposed to be very
even keeled.
Even keeled right down the line, you know, and you're
not taking any favorites.
You're the man of rules. You're supposed to be laying out the structure and this and that. But what's funny is they kind of so they have Memphis wrestling. You know, there's always been wrestling in Memphis.
Oh yeah.
Period. But currently, like KT's a big guy over there. They do Memphis wrestling currently. They do TV and stuff like that, and I refereed there.
Wow.
And I've never mixed this. I've been Sleezy E, and when I'm a referee, I am a serious official.
Okay.
And I'm doing my job. I'm drinking beer, and I'm counting, and I'm screaming. And those are like two totally different things. And in Memphis, I kind of blended the sleazy character into the referee thing.
Sure.
Kind of, like, felt it. But, like, I've always been one to believe that referees don't really need a gimmick. And
that's fair.
Don't really need to do stuff like that. That's what refereeing is, such a complicated contradiction. Which wrestling is anyways.
We gotta get one of those all out things going on at the Vinos on the neck. I don't know if there's one for this one, but
what is it?
I don't want to see behind the curtain, but like where everyone comes out and just is beating the shit out of everybody.
I know. That would if we had a big,
like a melee,
big battle royal.
Battle royale.
We need a big battle royale,
dude.
And didn't have everybody in there. That would be.
Is that
chaos.
a full size ring? I think I think he told me that it was. Yeah.
It's either. I don't know if it's a. I think it's a.
It's fucking
16, 12, something like that. Foot, yeah, it's
big.
It's a nice size. There are some rings that are low, that are like low boys, you know. But like, yeah, it's a full size ring. But I think it looks good in the.
Oh, it looks insane in there.
In the space,
yeah,
you know. But as a referee, I tried to blend that, and I did some funny things where like I pulled a cheeseburger out of my pocket and handed it to KT. Like whenever I raised his hand, I had barbecue sauce on my shirt. So like I had one shoe on.
That's fun.
You know,
yeah.
I did some funny stuff with that. But like usually they're very different reffing and then like your gimmick or whatever. But I've always kind of done both. But yeah, I did try a little bit to mesh it, but I don't know. We had some funny stuff, but I don't know. It didn't exactly stick, I would say. But.
No, the stories. So, like, you're coming back now. You said you're a good guy. Sorry, this is more interviewy, but
no.
I really
we'll chop
interested.
it up. I'm giving you the info, and then we'll chop it up and do whatever.
I got a couple more like thoughts. I've been thinking about this for a while too. Like now, so you were saying if you're the good guy now, do you let the story play out naturally, or is this something where like you're thinking way ahead? Where you're like, I could do this, then this, then this. Do you stay steps ahead, or do you just go, well, it ended like this? like I think that's like the Marvel approach. One director ends a movie one way, and the other guy goes, "Cool, well we'll just take that and run with it." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think it's been a little bit of both. I think it's
Really?
a lot of it's been really natural, but all of it's been very planned out and very
You plan it
long
to a
form.
certain point and then let kind of nature take its course.
Yeah.
Maybe that wasn't a good move. Take that out of the thing.
Yeah, well, I planned it out, and nature is taking a hold of it, and now we're just kind of riding it, in a way. And so, whatever we can control, and it's kind of its own. I would like to think it's its own monster. It's like the Big Bang, boom. As soon as that first show happened, it all kind of formed. And I didn't expect like this to happen. That was like the last thing I expected.
It was supposed to be over for sure.
You know, and even if it was just going to be a little while, let alone like this fulfills everything, and I feel like it's fulfilling me, but it's helping all of our people so much.
How much of that yelling and screaming do you actually hear when you're in there? Like,
dude,
is it a lot? Because like
I hear enough to figure out the way people are feeling.
Yeah.
But I don't hear. It's fun to hear the match back and hear
on
the crazy
stage
stuff.
When you're a musician. It's kind of like a want because they're kind of.
I don't hear nothing.
If they're singing or something, you're kind of just in the same tune.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not really like you don't really perceive it. You just hear like one mass of noise rather than a bunch of individual ones.
Yeah, and because your brain chooses.
And
what
you're trying to focus too. You're like in this thing, which music, I'm typically stuck unless I'm playing Shinfo. Then I get to be crazy, but
yeah.
Typically on the other stuff, I'm either behind a drum kit or behind a microphone, so I don't get to mess around a lot. So
it's a very energy straight.
Yeah,
out.
I'm having to, I'm having to force the energy out.
That faucet is on, just like
dude, it takes so much out of me.
Full blast, and it's the stuff you don't comprehend much, man. And you're really
how long did it take you to learn that? Because like gassing out's real in my industry too, dude. I mean, it took me. Like Lame Johnny's coming back, and like it took me 3 years to be able to
talk about Lame Johnny. Man, you turned me out so hard. Turned me out, buddy.
You got to use it for your come out song.
Oh, it's gonna.
It's not heavy enough, dude.
Every song will be used for either a mix up video, promo. I'll be using it for something.
Yeah,
you know. But I literally played it on the YouTube. I was sitting there on the couch and I said, "Oh, that's cool." And I clicked it, and I listened to the first song, and it's really hard to hit my hardcore button.
It's very energetic.
Yeah, it's hard to hit that button for me. Like I will listen to just about anything. I'll accept just about anything, but to hit my niche,
right?
It hit it instantly, and I was like, and I just sat there.
I
wasn't moving
house.
or nothing. I was just letting it process. I said, "Oh wow, this is," and each song kept going, and then you hit me with that. I got problems, man.
Oh yeah.
And I said, "Oh, this is so good." And then that was like, it's been on repeat nonstop. It's been on repeat, dude.
That was a song, dude. That's the best song I ever wrote. I've said it for years. When we wrote it, when we got done, I looked at Justin. I was like, we just wrote a song.
Yeah,
for real.
Yeah,
because like we've written hundreds of songs together.
Yeah.
But like a structured, real thing. There's a big difference between playing songs and music that you want to play and it's like this visceral thing, and then to write a real, almost artwork that's that's our timeless thing. And I was like, that's the first song. That's the first song I've ever written that I feel like would something that could. When you do something, and you know this as an artist, you want to outlast yourself. That's the first time I think I did that.
Yeah, and that's a great.
And it took
feeling.
a long time. Every time I play that song, I'm just like, I cannot believe that we wrote this fucking song. This is crazy.
Well, and it's so like it's great because like the lyrics. Number one, the lyrics are good, but they're not. The lyrics aren't anything like super crazy. They're basic, but like we were talking about earlier with the ride. That song is a ride.
Yeah.
But you're in that same lyrical car the whole time.
We even put the anti-solo in there. Like it's a solo, but nothing's correct. It's all messed up on purpose.
Yeah.
And what's even weirder is I somehow learned it.
Yeah.
Like I know how to I know how to play that the same way every time, because when I first started doing it, it was just different every time. And eventually my brain corrected itself and just started hitting all the notes.
Yeah. Yeah, well, it
weird.
Clicked.
So like it became like a solo. That. It's so strange.
Yeah.
But I was asking
that whole
like
song, man.
Because gassing out, like it took me 3 years to be able to do a whole show without coming off stage sounding like this and just being. And now even at practices, dude, like we're only doing like 5 songs. at this show coming up on the 28th in Conway, and then come out and watch Sleezy wrestle on the 29th.
A weekend of madness.
We're at full moon, and then a weekend of madness for real.
Yeah.
And then tickets available now.
Yeah, get them while they last. Get them while they last.
But like it took me 3 years to learn my body to sit there and like,
oh, that's a battle.
Because you're just flexing the whole time and you're screaming now, so you're letting all the oxygen out of your body.
Yeah,
which I imagine
and adrenaline.
I imagine doing wrestling, dude. Like the amount of fucking running y'all are actually doing.
You're running, you're falling on your back, you're getting hit in the head.
Oh, the falls, like all the air's coming out of your body. Because that shit, dude. We talked about it.
It takes one. Like, it takes one to really.
Dude, I don't want to fall on that. There's steel and wood under that. That mat is this fucking thick, y'all.
Yeah, yeah.
And then it's plywood and steel. Everyone's like, "Oh, it's fucking got springs." No, it doesn't.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
At least that one doesn't.
Yeah. There's enough to where when we hit, it's not like concrete, and there's enough of a give to where our spines don't just like break in half.
That's about it.
And that's about it. And then if you can take one, take 5, and see if you can walk tomorrow.
And that mat ain't nice.
No, it's not. And the mat
rubbing across your skin and shit.
And you're going.
Oh, that turnbuckle shit.
Yeah.
Listen,
brutal.
Whatever. What was his fucking name? The guy with the hair. He just moved to California.
Buck Skinner. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Either he took the hit or somebody he was doing took the hit. But I've been on that far turnbuckle near the stage every time. And dude, I thought I was. Oh, he's fucking like he just died.
Yeah, but man, they hurt like either your head or even like taking your side to it.
That pad is not enough.
Yeah.
For
it's enough there because it's literally like just a piece of steel that if it's not there, it's probably gonna.
It's like knuckles of steel because it's the hooks.
Yeah,
it's like two hooks that are with the. What are those fucking things called? Those turn screws that like tighten the ropes up. Dude, fuck that.
Yeah, so the ring itself is like basically a weapon, but like you were saying, getting gassed. We call it getting blew up.
Getting blew up? Okay.
I'm blue sky high, brother. So, get me in a hold. I'm blew up, Bubba.
Uncle Filthy, take me home.
Take me home, Bubba. I'm blew up.
Are you able to yell like that? Sometimes quietness can probably be a real bad problem for y'all.
Yeah. For me, I do a little bit of. I mean, I know I talk
like learn a little
bit.
Sign language.
I know I talk a little bit, but like you just get close. And I think what you're really if you're trying to spread a message, is say as little as possible. But when the problem with getting blew up,
you'll have safe words like parakeet.
My safe word is go home.
And that's a lot of people. That means in the match, right?
Yeah. Now, if it's go home, like it's time to end it. It's number 1, it's time. Number 2, it's time to go home because I'm hurt or whatever. Right. So like that's it.
Oh, because the announcer guy's like, this is a 30-minute match. This shit'll be like 8 minutes.
Yeah. 30-minute time limit. We won't need that at all. I will be blew up after.
Oh, the first time I saw it, I was like 30 minutes. That seems extreme.
Yeah. And what's crazy? We went like 35.
Dude, y'all were
death match. We were out there forever.
It did seem like a second.
Yeah, I know it went. But it went by like that. But
it was that entertaining.
Yeah, all together it was like 35 minutes. But getting blew up, my first match was my biggest problem. I've been blew up a whole lot. Number 1, you're probably going to get blew up every time, either way.
Sure.
Because you're adrenaline. And for me, I scream a lot. So I'm going to get blew up just screaming. You know, I try not to run a bunch because that's not my forte, running around. But like... pacing yourself it helps you out. And for me, when I have my moments on the ground or I'm getting up,
those big breaths, man.
Fill that tank up.
Yep.
Like I will fill that tank up and go to the next. But like that's a hard thing to balance. Like because once
it takes a long time to learn.
Once your adrenaline is going, and if you're blew up, it's hard to get that air back in. And once you're in it, you're in it. So that's one of the biggest battles, learning not to blow yourself up and how to pace yourself. And
I guess it would even take longer though, because like for me, it's like, okay, when I say this word, like in problems, when I'm like, I did this my fucking self at that part, and then because it's like that breath, I learned the timing. Like as soon as I get to the top of that, hit this key, boom, and I can headbang again because I'm not fucking. Because I mean, you can hear it even in that tape because that was a one take. So I'm full there's no more air in my chest by the time I get to that point. And there's a breath in between that and the next note. But for wrestling, it's like, okay, I can take, what's a famous wrestling move? What's the one where
power bomb?
Power bomb.
Power bomb.
But I know at a power bomb, I need to be this much in my body. I need to be feeling X, Y, Z, this much air, to get through this fucking thing, or I'm gonna pass out.
Yeah, well, you need to be keeping that in mind, like the whole time while you're doing each
thing. Right, because you know it's coming
boom.
up, so you're like, I need to have this much by this point.
Yeah, 100%.
And then you have to tell a guy, be like, hey, throw me in a ropes real quick.
Yeah, and then, like you said, like with when you can build it all the way up here, you don't want to be up underwater where you need to go up here, but you can only get that much.
Oh, dude.
And so
terrifying.
If you're blew up and dizzy and crazy and you're about to go in for this
about to black the fuck out.
You're about to do this thing where you're going upside down and like your equilibrium's all crazy, like that's the hardest thing is controlling that. It's awful. It's awful.
So many variables.
It is all at once. I know.
And motherfuckers flying through the sky at you like
yeah. And it's just one after another, and you can't stop. You can't. You might get like a couple of seconds on the ground, but you can't stop.
You can make it look okay. You have like fall down, do a little one, but you only get two. That's two.
That's
one,
it.
Two, pop up.
Boom. That's it. And you got to keep moving.
And you got to keep it moving.
And you can't kill the crowd. So you have to keep it going. Like you have.
What a fear I would have.
Yeah. Oh, that is an awful fear of just hearing like nothing. If anything, you're going to hear me. If the crowd's silent, I'm going to be screaming at you.
But I'd have a fart machine under the damn thing.
Worst comes, at least get the fart machine.
Just fucking...
Somebody's bound to pop for
Alec,
a fart.
get the button, dude.
Hit the button. Go ahead and give me the fart. Yeah,
dude, silence is fucking... I don't deal well with it.
No, it's not good. And then I feel like that just makes us feel like we want reactions. We want to know that if we're not getting a reaction, what we're doing is meaningless. Right? Or that's the way we feel. Right.
Well, that's the artist in you.
Yeah. Like,
you feel real bummy about it.
We want that reaction. I want you to scream back at me. Whenever I'm bleeding from my head, I want you to scream, "You're a fucking psycho, dude."
Yeah.
You know, like...
Put it in his ass.
Yeah, put it in his ass.
Staple the pizza to his face. Dude, I'll never forget it. It's the most iconic shit I've ever witnessed. Yeah, twisted.
The pizza was... That was my... I knew I had a few ideas, but I've watched a lot of deathmatch.
In Vino's, though, and like you really stuck the landing with, this place is iconic. It's a pizzeria.
Yes.
Like, we're going to use the food in the thing of like...
And I've never saw a pizza stapled to a head, and I said, this is the moment.
How is it not a meme? We got to find the better angle. We got to find the one angle. Mine is pretty good.
Yeah.
Because you're literally right in my crotch, but it's an above shot. You can't really see the stapling to the face. We need like a crossways angle.
Yeah, I think we got like one picture. The one picture, I think that was the flyer for the second show, and I have it. And then
you're up on the thing.
And at this point, I'm like balancing it on my head, like I hope this is the shot. I hope this is good enough.
So you're thinking about that too. Cool, that goes through my head too.
Especially with the camera. And I told the camera guy, I said, "Listen, man, whatever I'm doing, you stay with me, because we're going all over, and if I'm doing this, I'm gonna need my shot."
That's another variable. When I'm playing, and like Kurt's always our photographer, I just ride or die with Kurt. Like, if I see that lens come into my field of view, I know that he sees something that maybe I should and I'll just keep doing that thing until I feel like it's been enough.
Yeah.
It's so weird how that clicks in your brain in just utter chaos. Actually do something. And I do this one a lot. Because I'm fat and I'm out of breath and I gotta sing soon.
I'm gasping.
Oh, I'm gasping the whole time, dude.
But as a camera person, like you're working around all this crazy stuff going on, and you're trying to get your shot, and you're trying.
Kurt has become a stage ballerina.
Yes,
he is just like.
You're at home. You're at home in it.
Woo, dodging motherfucking bullets left and right.
Because it's like chaos, and you're trying to get this. Boom! 1 second.
He just sent me one last night. There's one between a dude's legs. It's fucking just like. Mwah.
That's awesome.
It's so sick. I'm just like, that's the fucking shot. If they don't put that for tomorrow's concert, they fucked up.
Yeah, but those are the moments. And I thought to myself, that pizza to the head, I said, that's the moment. The real moment was me getting choked unconscious and crying like a crazy bastard afterwards, really. But I said
my second favorite moment
is
is you walking around being you. You're such a nice guy. You really are a sweetheart of a person.
Thank you.
And you're just walking around with a fucking hat and a towel. That's the first aid.
Yeah,
there we go.
They wouldn't. Well, obviously,
I know they wouldn't let you.
They wouldn't let me go through.
Well. But I just watched a 9-year-old watch your head get fucking grated off.
I said, well, I guess that makes sense.
It's an odd standard, okay. Yes.
Oh, man. And I was so excited and I felt so good. But the best thing is that, like, when I hopped out of that ring, man, and I was, like, excited, maybe it was supposed to go to the back or whatever, but for the first time ever, everybody wanted to take a picture with Sleezy E.
There you go.
And just filled my
real
heart
rock star
up.
moment,
yeah,
man.
rock star. I was covered in blood.
Yep.
I said, oh my God.
This is what I've done all this for. 20 years of this shit just to get to this moment.
This one moment right here, you know. But I had all that blood on me.
It's a drug.
And I thought, I got to wash this shit off so I can get some pizza, you know. My buddy Ty Jack's about to go get this pepperoni pizza. I got to get some. And it was cold, man. And I thought, well, I'm going to pour this cup of water. I'm going to go outside. I'm going to pour this cup of water on my head.
Oh, it just made it worse.
And I did it, and it just crusted to my face.
You look like a blood waterfall.
I know it was
crazy.
Was so gross. And I said, like you said, I put the rag over my head, put a hat over the rag, and threw my jacket on. And I just moseyed down. That was it. And I just brothered up to everybody after that.
I didn't know you at the time, and I was like, this is the fun. There's nothing better to my brain than moments of just odd or shouldn't be funny but is funny. Mm-hmm. Like I gravitate towards it. But you just standing there just being like the nicest guy, just
covered in blood,
this towel coming out of here, like that's our first date is a hat and a towel, like this I was having a moment. I was just watching you, dude, no lie. I was just like, but I was also so inebriated to the fullest extent.
Yeah, which is the best way to go to a wrestling show.
Hey, and I've got I've set up a, what's the drunk driver? What's the other, they come and get you? What is that shit?
Uber?
Not an Uber, but like an Uber. A DD.
A DD?
I got a DD for this one.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, then we're taking it to the top. I think I'm really going to need a couple extra drinks after this one, that's for sure.
I'm going to fucking go bananas, I think.
You were watching me because I was on the biggest high ever, and I was just, I was floating on cloud 9, and I think everybody else was too. Like, everybody was like, what?
You lit that place up like a fucking Roman candle. You know? Yeah.
And that meant the world to me.
The only thing that could have made that any cooler is if y'all had fucking like smoke machines.
Yeah.
If after you were done, you were in the middle of the stage like Rocky, like mama, and just cannons.
one of these days, I'm hoping for the Rocky moment. Also, Terry Funk has a moment like that. He won the ECW belt, you know, and I've never actually held a belt in wrestling ever, you know, so that's
as in like it was you
the
won
title.
It?
Like I've never had one. Like I've never won one. I've wrestled for them.
Sure.
Came up short, but I've never had one. So you always dream of the moment, and you're like,
dude,
we did it! You know, we did it!
Do heels win belts? Is that a thing?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Heel, like either way, you know, a babyface can be having this great title reign and have
the heel takes it.
He'll come snatches it from it.
Oh
and
yeah,
then he has it, and he has all the power, you know. So you're doing the same thing from different sides, but like totally differently. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You're playing two different sides of the coin. Yeah,
but you're doing the same thing from different sides.
It's a very interesting thing. There's a lot more to it than I had ever really. You know what? It just wasn't in my wheelhouse. It was something my friends were into. So, not that I wasn't. Not that I was shitting on it. I just wasn't interested. It just didn't catch my attention, so I just didn't know anything about it.
And it's a very niche thing. And until you experience it the right way, what are you going to turn on TV and just see like a little
had I known it was to that level more than just the back, I didn't realize there was like, because to me, it's like the outsider's perspective, it was the shit people did in their friends' backyards, and then there was WWE, or WWE, or whatever the fuck it is now. WCW, all that shit. Now it's AEW's got all the crazy shenanigans. And did you watch WrestleMania last night?
I did. So I had to.
The only thing I saw was somebody was dressed as a fruit drink and got body slammed into a table. I saw this clip. I saw.
I think that was Yeah, KSI. There, that was the big pop for the young kids. Everybody enjoys Logan Paul and all that stuff, but huge.
I figured it was the YouTube because it was Logan.
Logan Paul.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Then that KSI guy was in the Prime thing, but yeah, I watched WrestleMania, hung out with some buddies, and my wife.
Did y'all do a party?
Ate some crawfish.
Nice.
Yeah, which was regrettable.
Did you do a whole boil, or did you just go buy some?
We got some. We bought 25 pounds of pre-cooked. Yeah, so we got down on that, some beers. I woke up extra early to shit my guts out before all of this and get ready to rehydrate.
Yeah,
rehydrate.
What I mean? You gotta find that hangover again, dude. I lost it. Shit.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, so we watched Mania. But wrestling, it's such a
was it good?
Big thing.
Did you have a good time?
It was good. It was good. I think tonight. Well, now it's 2 nights. You know,
2 nights.
Yeah, it's Saturday and Sunday night now, which is insane.
Damn.
I think Sunday tonight.
Are they trying to fuck with AEW?
But no, they started that during the pandemic, and
now, it stuck. Okay.
And it stuck, and why not make a bunch of money on 2 nights than just one?
Dude, and they can do it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's the one thing I'll give them. The brilliance in that if you know anything about like entertainment business, it's a fucking racket. The whole thing is fucked. Yeah. But they make it affordable, man.
Mm-hmm.
You can pack a whole arena full of people and you can get in that bitch for like $15 or some shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not the best seat, but you can be in the room for $15. Yeah. That's a hell of a night.
I paid $35 to get into WrestleMania 30 in New Orleans. I was as high as it got.
And that's a big event though, right?
Yeah. Oh,
so that's a big event at $35.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's amazing. Mm-hmm. That's a hell of a good price.
Yeah, and it's a worldwide thing. You know what I mean? So it's cool. It's cool to enjoy those things.
Right.
Like no matter where you are on the fan spectrum, it's a reason to get together. It's a reason to watch something and hang out with your friends and stuff like that. So
just being there in the. Did you ever? Was it one here? Did you go to one here? Have they done it here?
At WrestleMania?
Yeah.
No, the closest they've been is either Dallas or New Orleans.
Oh, okay.
So that's the closest that they've been here. But yeah. So,
Dallas would probably be fun. Where'd you go?
I went to the Superdome. Is it the Superdome
in Texas?
No, Silverdome. Silverdome. I might be Hulk Hogan myself. In New Orleans.
New Orleans.
So.
Which one? Yeah, Superdome. Yeah. That's where the Saints play.
Yeah. So went there pretty. It was whenever I turned 21. It was with some folks I really didn't even know. It's a guy I kind of knew on the internet from wrestling and shit like that. And he said, "Hey man, we got an extra ticket if you want to come." And I was like, "Yeah," because they already had a place to stay. And his buddy said no, or his buddy wasn't able to go. And like I said, "Yeah, let's go." So we went down, hung out on Bourbon Street like all weekend. It was
what a great fucking weekend,
it was
dude!
Cool because it was the biggest meet and greet in the world because all the wrestlers are down there on Bourbon, and anybody you see, everybody that you enjoy.
That's another cool thing about them guys. They're not afraid to just get in the mix and walk around.
Yeah, well, they like love it. And it helps you. It helps you really. Like, if you're a bad guy, you're not gonna bub up to everybody super hard or nothing. You know, I'll.
You kind of got to be standoffish.
Yeah, but like you still want to interact with those people as much as you can. So whenever you come out, you have more of a rapport.
Are there heel fans versus
people? Yeah, the smarter fans, the people who think they know a little bit more, they like to cheer for the bad guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
Way to build your own brand there, Sleezy.
Yeah.
Yep.
But
you know what? That was a good sentence.
People cheer for him because it's ironic and like it's fun to. People like the bad guy in the movies sometimes, you know what I mean?
Oh, fucking all the time, dude. Yeah, I love rooting for the bad guy.
But you need the basic good guy, bad guy. But yeah, and you still have the right to cheer for or against anybody. When you pay your $5, $10, $15 to get into wrestling, you can cheer for anybody you want. You can scream as loud as you want. You can do that's your ticket to do whatever you want in this space that we're creating.
Right.
You know? So that's part of the magic too.
Fair enough. And like being able to build a persona, that would probably be my favorite part because I love character building, like writing stories. That's why I like writing lyrics, playing songs. I got fucking skits. We do skits all the fucking. I have a mountain of skits in my brain, and if I had access to better shit, I would film stuff all the time.
Oh man, well,
I know.
Just let me know. That was my life for the longest time.
Really, right now, it's just the editing process is such a motherfucker.
Editing sucks,
but they're getting there. We're so close, dude. I just got a new feature where Logic added a clip fucking function to the audio. I can take audio clips bink, and just take those out and use them as loops or set them up however I want to. And it's like built
that's
right
ideal.
into the DAW now. And I'm like, we're right here where the culture of this and making a clip and stuff, like we're this close to just being clip it. And it'll just fucking be a button.
Man.
Oh, it's so wild.
It's crazy.
Now, is there like, so for me on stage, I have a persona. A lot of it's just chaos and I'm not really thinking.
Yeah.
So to me, it's just like freedom. Like it's the freest I am is when I'm up there. But there is some level of, I don't want to come off as maybe like a dick. You know, because some bands, the front man, the big, fuck you motherfuckers, that kind of stuff. There's like playing both sides again.
Yeah, and I feel kind of uncomfortable with that with bands because you might be like putting off like a tough guy vibe because you have tough guy music.
Right.
But like, I didn't pay for you to be a dick to me. Like, I just want to hear your music.
We have a hard problem with, I just either want to tell jokes that I'm not good at, or they're going to offend everybody, or I don't want to say anything at all. So we build around like samples. So some of our shows, they'll literally be like, hey, what's up? And that might be the only fucking thing we say the entire time. And then thank you.
Yeah, well, it's also maybe a little bit safer.
You ever see people take it too far? Like the persona? Because
I think
I would always be, I feel like my brain, I'm like, okay, now my character's going to do this and this, and I would never stop making it fucking evolve. And
that's me. That's how I have a thing called like wrestling psychosis, and I will just
overanalyze all of it.
If I could take the machine in my brain that can think about wrestling,
right,
and apply it to fucking anything else,
literally anything else that can make me something to live on,
anything else, I would be so good because I can lay awake at night, and if I got a match coming up or an idea, I can just lay there, dog, and I can think and think and think and
hours.
think, and that's the monster. That's the monster, and like. With my persona, what's funny is like it takes a lot for something to actually stick, you know. So you're always trying different things,
but like with a stand-up comedy routine.
Yeah, well, what you're
looking for,
take
a long time to get that to where you need it to be.
You're waiting for something solid, you know. Right. So you're filtering through a bunch.
When
you'll
have a long wait process too. So like you might have an idea, stand-up comedy or a musician, we can write a song, we can book a show next week. Or stand-up comedy, then go out that night. Yeah. Theirs is very instantaneous. Thought of this, I'm gonna go up tonight.
A lot of people wrestle a lot more than me. So people,
but even still, you gotta like get on a card. So that has to be, you're already weeks out, I would assume. There's nothing you can just.
People are booked up every weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So they're working multiple times.
It's that busy, huh? Wow.
Yeah, there's a big scene to it, and like you can book yourself up big time, and so you can
be changing as you're going into these events.
You can see what's working and what's not working, and kind of whatever. I think guys more go with what moves work and what don't, instead of like
the persona,
their persona, you know. So I think the persona is you try. Yeah, I'm all about. If I didn't have my character, like I wouldn't be able to wrestle. Like that's.
I think I'd be a better character than a wrestler. I couldn't be a wrestler.
Well, that's me. Like now, I'm to the point where people can be like, "Oh yeah, Sleezy's a wrestler because he got his thumbtack in his fucking head." But like, other than that, like I'm not I've heard people have said it to me and around me to other people like Sleazy doesn't look like he's a wrestler, but like he knows his shit. Blah 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 blah. But like,
right,
I'm not doing your traditional wrestling stuff. But when it comes down to it, I'm all about basic wrestling, and we're manipulating people.
Yeah.
And I'm all about the manipulation, the basic manipulation factor of what we're doing. And I might not be able to do X, Y, and Z, but I know how to get this crowd to ramp up.
Absolutely.
And I'm pretty...
Pop them.
Yeah, pop them, Bubba.
Pop 'em.
You know, so that's all part of it. And you kind of learn, like, what works and what doesn't work.
Sure.
But, like you're saying, with bands, I got a funny story. You know, with bands kind of being dicks and stuff. And I might be wrong. This was for sure a band that was playing that night, like a band named Ice Nine Kills, something like that. This was the first hardcore show. I was maybe like 23.
Okay, this is a little while back.
This was way while back. But that was the first hardcore show I've went to since I was a teenager, going to Vino's and different things like that. And so it's been a while. I'm in wrestling now, so I'm used to these wrestling crowds, and I'm drinking now. So I'm a little buzzed up, and the first bands were cool. It was great. It was the first time I got in a mosh pit in forever. A big old dude shoved me across, and I got blew up real quick. And I said, "Oh God, I can't do
I've
this."
got so many fucking mosh pit stories. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, and it's every one of them is different.
I've seen all the craziest shit.
And so I had a good time, and then the last band, I don't know if it was Ice Nine Kills, whatever band was headlining that night. I felt like the guy was kind of a dick because he was doing that tough guy kind of thing.
It's so weird because sometimes
flipping them off.
Some people love that though. See, I've never really gotten into that.
And maybe that's the way they feel about.
That's their thing.
Yeah, maybe it's we're both in on it kind of.
You know what's weird too is I've worked a lot behind the scenes, and that's where you're never supposed to go. Because then you peek behind the curtain, you're like, oh, this is all shit.
Yeah.
And it really is a lot of that, dude. You meet some of these guys, and they're like the biggest, most gnarliest dudes. Mm-hmm. And then behind the scenes, they're eating a milkshake, hey, what's up, man? How you doing? I'm having a great time. This is the best.
So I guess
you're the scariest human ever
but
on
they
stage.
Gotta put that out there, I guess, to make it believable.
That's what it is. Oh, dude, the Red Chord. The lead
heads.
singer of the Red Chord is exactly that.
Yeah.
We played with them, and I was expecting to run into this just this vicious human, and he's just hey, what's up, y'all? And he's just the nicest guy. And I was
sweet feller.
That's how you come.
Oh yeah, all the time. I get that a lot. They're you're fucking terrifying to me, or you seem like such a dick. Mean, yeah. I can be. I don't want to be though.
Well, sometimes you gotta be. Sometimes you gotta be. If not,
I'm not. But I'm not hiding that about myself either. And I talk about it all the time.
I'm proud that
openly.
I can be mean now because I'm a nice guy. So I've been not been able to have that toughness to set people straight and.
And sometimes sometimes I'm just frustrated and I don't deal with shit well. Sometimes I'm just being a baby.
We're human. We're being a baby.
Sometimes I'm throwing a temper tantrum.
We're giving into that visceral reaction.
And I don't like that part of myself, so I do try to work on it as much as I humanly can. And a lot of times, for me, that is either blowing up or going away. I'll just remove myself.
I think that if I can't one of the smartest things you can do.
If I can't be in the situation and be what I want to be as a person, then I'm just not going to be in the situation. I'm just not going to go. You know,
to be aware of that, I think is a huge gift all on its own. It
stinks though, man, because when you fucking, it is. I that's what I tell people. You can say whatever you want to about me. It ain't shit I ain't told myself.
Yeah,
Yeah,
every day.
Whatever.
Every day. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So I'm aware of my downsides, and you got to chip away at those because those are.
It's a long process.
We've carried that our whole lives, dog.
Oh yeah.
So what are we gonna change on a dime? No, we have to. Number one, being aware of ourselves and being aware of the things that bother us and our bodily sensations.
Well, that's why I like
music. Is the first step.
COVID really fucked me up because I couldn't play music, and that was really the first time I was oh damn, one, I am a social butterfly.
Yeah.
I need it more than I thought it did. Mm-hmm. And two, that shit was therapy for real. Yeah. And I don't have a way to get it out of my body.
Yeah.
I need to get that release.
It's a lot more than my fun thing.
It's a lot more visceral than I thought it was.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Necessary.
Because it's just been a part of my life since I was a fucking 9th grade.
Mm-hmm.
A long ass time ago. That's almost as old as you are.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's that long ago.
And you've been doing it consistently.
Dude, literally didn't stop until COVID. It's been every week, and some years of my life, literally every day.
Yeah.
That'd be like being a touring musician and just not being a touring musician. I would fucking lose my mind. I don't know how those guys cope with that shit.
No, I wouldn't know being on the road like that and having that.
Have you ever had that experience, on the road? Wrestling, gig to gig.
Yeah. We've I've done quite a bit of traveling. We especially for reffing, I've done a lot because a lot of us guys will hop in a car.
A lot more options too, I would assume.
And so we'll hop in a car and you'll show up and hopefully you'll get booked.
Oh, okay.
So there's a lot of different ways to do that.
That's the old school band approach. You got a generator?
Yeah,
we could just play in the parking lot.
Yeah. But can I just play right here out in the back? But real quick, so listen, that Ice Nine Kills guy was being a dick.
Yeah, yeah.
We're going to come back to exactly where we're at. So this guy's being a dick. I'm going to wrestling shows way too much, obviously. And so they finish their set, and it's at the Rev Room. And I'm on the little upper deck area,
upper part, yeah.
And the crowd started chanting, encore, encore. And I'm like, oh, that's cool, whatever. And they didn't come back out. And I said,
oh, man.
No, these guys are dickheads. And so I'm going to wrestling too much, and I scream, pussies! And then as soon as I did that, man, that side door boom, got busted open. And that dude came out and grabbed the microphone. Was like, "Who the fuck called me a pussy?" And every single person in that place went,
that dude right over there.
Just completely sold me out. And the dude was like,
"We are not the same.
I'm not a pussy, blah, 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 blah. Let's rock this
then
shit."
Play the next song.
And then they played their song, and I said...
So they were coming out. They were just waiting.
Yeah, they were. They just took a little too long for Sleezy E. Anyways, but yeah, so there you go. That was... Don't be a dick too much to me at a concert.
Hey man, and sometimes there's a lot of there is a lot to that. There is the fans don't see the day. The day can really ruin a fucking performance for a band, man. You show up to a show, the venue is understaffed, underprepared. They don't have anything that was like you're like, we have all these emails. Why don't you have all these emails? Like they didn't know there was a show that night. Literally, I've showed up to a fucking venue and that was the case. Literally, they were like, "Why didn't y'all promote?" And we're like, "We're not from this state. What the fuck are you talking about?" He's like, "What show is this?"
We came all this way,
dude. I've insane shit, and I've seen it with big and small, so it happens on all the levels.
Yeah,
and it's just that's right. Yeah. And sometimes, man, you want to because the fans need it, but sometimes your brain just can't do it. You're like, we were done before the show started. Yeah. And they'll shorten their set, bro. I've seen a lot of set lists I've picked up working at venues and be like, they didn't play this one, this one, this one. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's also of just doing the job. I mean, it is our cool outlet, but
it is a job. It is a job. And on that level, it's a real job.
It is a job, and just like another job, you can show up to work and just do like your bare necessities and get paid and go home. You know, so that's that, like, there's nothing wrong with that. And just because you're an artist doesn't mean you have to come out and like kiss and hug everybody. Like, you're gonna come out there, you can play your songs, do your thing, get paid, and like, I don't really think there's anything wrong with that.
I don't think there's anything wrong with that. So, if that's what you want.
If that's what you want, you know, but like it is a job. So if someone is doing that, like,
but at least be open about it, maybe, because some bands, they like to have this persona shit.
Yeah, this guy was being a tough
guy. You got to explain a few things. Otherwise, I'm just going to think you're an asshole.
Yeah,
because I've seen bands that are like assholes on stage, but behind the scenes they're like utter sweethearts. And then I've seen people who pretend to be utter sweethearts who are giant pieces of shit.
And that's kind of a funny thing.
And I've definitely almost fought a handful of real musicians that are just fucking that big a piece of shit.
That's how it is in wrestling with some of the people that the most loved people by the fans, hated by some of the people in the back, or like, or the biggest asshole in the world can be the sweetest guy. You
That's
know?
usually more the case, right?
Yeah, so because I'm not an asshole, so it's easy for me to let that out. You know what I mean?
He helped me tile my floors last weekend, man. He's a great guy.
Seriously, he helped me hang drywall in downtown Flint. You know?
Oh God!
But traveling is part of it too, and traveling is cool. A lot of people travel a lot more than I do.
A lot of y'all's guys, they were, dude. I've got to get with William and be like, dude, I have to get in one of these cars. I will do whatever it takes to go down to that brewery he was talking about.
Yeah, they're in Georgia. I went there one time, and that was one of the times that actually reassured me, like, oh, I kind of do know what I'm doing, because I never worked there before.
Right.
I was a person. I never worked, a crowd that's never saw me. I went out there, and that was actually the very first time I was ever babyface. But I was wrestling a guy named Crew Lavish that's built like a brick shit house, and he's like a Greek god. So I
love these names, dude. These names are so ridiculous.
And I said, I'm not going to be able to get heat on this big bastard. So I said, Sleezy E's going to be a babyface. So I did basic babyface stuff. I got myself some sympathy, and I learned, holy shit, like Sleezy E can be a babyface, you know. But over there in Georgia, it was awesome to go that far and like wrestle in a brewery and get reassured that I kind of know what I'm doing, you know. But those trips are great, but God, they're so long. You've probably just done some, from what I've heard, you've done some unimaginable travels.
Oh, dude, you go so far away from home, and then you're just like, and some of it is like not worth anything.
No, and when you're back, you fucking hate
everything. You drove 30 hours and played 6 shows in between here and here, and you're just like, this is the worst night of all fucking time. I've had that a couple of times, and it is just nightmare fuel to be like, but for some reason, the very next night can be the best night you've ever played in a place you've never been, just like what you're saying. Literally, last time I was on tour, that happened. Played in Chicago, fuck that fucking shit.
I've heard some rough things about doing shows in Chicago.
It wasn't. I don't think it was Chicago. Like, I love Chicago. Like, my buddies lived there. Quick. We had a great day. We had a great day. The second we stepped foot in that venue, it all turned to hell, and it's not even there anymore. Fuck you, Elbow Room, you giant
elbow
cock bitch.
room. More
shit,
like
shit
fuck
sound
room.
guy, shit fucking food. Like they were like, oh yeah, you get pizza, dude. They didn't tell us it was Totino's, and then they blackened it. It was literally black when we got it. Like they just sucked.
Awful.
Like they just weren't a good venue, and so that happens. But then literally the very next show in Kentucky was fucking at a brewery, and it was out of control.
They
were awesome as fuck. We were there all day, and I was sick. I was so fucking sick. It was gnarly. I'd walked like 3 miles to the Walgreens and walked all the way back, hoping to sweat it out because it was like summertime. So like,
just get it out.
Get this shit out of my body. Well, it wasn't summertime, but it was hotter there. That's what it was. It wasn't. It was. We just came from a snowstorm, so it was like April or something. Can't even really remember. But yeah, man. And I'm just like sick the whole day, and like the last night sucked unbelievable ass. And I'm just asleep. I'm just like, I just don't want to be here. I just want to go home. Like, we should just leave now. Just cancel the show. It doesn't matter. None of this matters. You know how you get in your own fucking head. None of this matters. It's all bullshit. I've lost $2,000 on this run, and I did.
Goodness.
Dude. And it goes so much deeper than that. But, like, I'm just like, this is the worst thing. And then that night, we play, and the fucking owner of the fucking place is dope as fuck. All of his friends are cool as fuck. They're all awesome. The crowd that showed up was awesome as fuck. It was in this small town. Literally, the parking lot was gravel. Like, sick as fuck. So you just don't know, man. You just don't know.
It comes together and provides.
And it provided at least enough for me to just not be like, bah humbug, you know? And then we drove 100 miles an hour the whole way home, literally.
Yeah. Well, it's easy to be bah humbug whenever you get up early, drive all this way for this thing you're looking forward to, get to it, and selfishly, it doesn't turn out exactly how you want it because
that's
you
the problem.
Love
it doesn't
so
turn out
much.
how you want it.
Yeah,
you have this fake idea of what it was.
That's it.
But that's all you can have.
Because if you don't have that, you're not going to be able to do what you're supposed to be doing. You know, that's just being. And maybe I could have
gone on the internet and looked up reviews because, like, before you couldn't do that kind of shit. This is kind of a new thing to me where it's like, oh yeah, you could have just looked it up and seen if this venue was worth the fuck, but we didn't book it.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you're booked, you're booked. Like we've showed up to shows where like, whoa, like you show up and you're like, oh, this is what's going on here.
We showed up to a show one time. They didn't even have a PA system. Yep. What? Yeah, they booked bands, big ones, touring acts. This was in somewhere Arkansas, like fucking small town. It was in like a warehouse.
Yeah,
playing on the floor.
Wow.
No PA system. The first 3 bands didn't have a PA, and finally some kid from in town had gone all the way back to their house, gathered up their shit, and brought it back.
That's insane.
And even still, it was like a practice PA. It wasn't like a fucking
it
wasn't a venue PA.
Yeah.
And
ill-advised.
You know, that'd be like y'all showing up and being like, y'all just do it on the floor, right?
Like we ain't got no ring. We should just no ring deathmatch.
What we did was we went down to the local charity house and we just got all the clothes and put them in a big pile for you.
You can bump on that, right? You know, so.
Yo, is that scary getting tossed into them fucking things? The ropes? And you come back like this? And you're over people. Did you ever feel like that's going to snap and you're just going to go fucking flying?
Oh, it could. I saw that happen. No, really? There's ways to hit the ropes and hold on to them.
It's a trick.
So when it's...
If. This is what underneath. There you go.
if it snaps, you hold on for dear life. And then when you go over, you're not like snapping your neck. So yeah, I've saw that happen. The rope can break. So there's a million different things that can just go down.
You ever seen a ring just fall apart? Like the center beam snaps in half or something?
No, I've been in a ring where all the boards get shuffled up and like some are up, some are down. And so like bumping and sliding, like it's awful. It's awful. So it's just super uncomfortable. One time I saw a ring get broken down within... You saw him like break the ring down.
I helped.
It takes like what, 20 to 30 minutes.
30 minutes, and that was with like 15 people, man.
Yeah,
it takes a while.
We broke down a ring in Illinois within 7 minutes.
Holy fuck!
This was a show called Outlaw Wrestling, and it was one of my first times going up to Illinois and experiencing more of a northern style, a little bit more of that.
How they do things.
Shove stuff up the ass, and people can scream, and
they got those accents.
Yeah. So like that's part of it, you know.
The Philly dudes.
Yeah, and the guy that there was a 3-way tag team barroom brawl match at the end of it, and it was all over the place, and they were breaking shit. And the owner of the venue was like, "Y'all done broke a table. We calling the cops." You know. Good save, dude. Good save. What a professional.
These microphones are too expensive. That was
what a professional. But then they called the cops. They finished the match.
The owner of the venue?
Yeah, they said they broke this table. We're calling the cops.
Dude, I'll give you the $75. Calm down.
But what's funny is like they were doing the match, and the guys running the show was in that main event, and the dudes are sitting there wrestling. And the owner of the venue is like talking to the dude while the guy has him in a headlock, and he's like, he said, "You done broke the table. We're gonna have to call the cops." And like mid match, they finished the match.
That is fucking ridiculous, dude.
Every person comes out of the back. All of our guys come out of the back and start breaking that ring down, and it is broken down.
Oh, so it was by necessity to get out of there before the cops show. Okay.
And it was broken down, loaded up within 7 minutes, something like that. Oh. And we were gone.
I've done shows where the show went so bad, that the pack out is so fast. I did one, I got arrested.
What?
I was in handcuffs for like an hour at a thing. It was like we were hired to be there too. Mm-hmm. So I was extra pissed because like we had no prior like acknowledgement of what was going on. It was just like we were supposed to play this house show party thing. Yeah. It was all the way up in Texarkana. Well, underage drinking. I didn't buy any of the beer, dude. We showed up to the thing. You know what I'm saying?
We're here to play music.
But I was the oldest person in the room.
Oh, that sucks.
So they were like, "Well, you are here and blah blah blah, and you're under arrest." And I was like, "Fucking dude!" At the end, I got off. Thank God. The kids' parents vouched for me. It was awesome. They were cool as fuck. Shout out to them. I was throwing shit in the tray, boom, like a pile.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Fuck this, and just did it as fast as humanly possible. There was no setting anything down. Yeah. I was hurling cabinets into a fucking trailer and just hightailed it out of there and drove home.
And get out.
Yeah. Like we were supposed to stay there and everything. We had the whole thing worked out. It was supposed to be this awesome night.
Yeah.
It was fucking awful, dude.
Yeah. Yeah. And that probably started off as a cool night as well. Excited.
It was fun. They started out, it was like, so the house was fucking massive. And that's when that's why I was like, God, this is going to be fucking sick, dude. Yeah. This house is a mansion.
Yeah.
Like,
we're going to party in this bitch.
And honestly, it would have went off without a hitch had the neighbor not called the cops. That was like, and it wasn't like a neighbor. It was like, these are acres away.
Yeah.
This is not like the neighbor was right here. He was way the fuck away.
Yeah.
But just some old dude.
He's fucking up somebody's night. That's what he's doing. He's not having fun. So why the hell are y'all?
He's miserable, so he's going to make everybody else miserable.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, they started out and like all the bands had their shit set up separately. So like there was like a drum circle that happened, which was sick, and it was just organic.
That's awesome.
Dude, if there's more than one drum set and more than one drummer in a room, there will be a drum circle.
Yeah, naturally.
It's magnetic.
It naturally happen.
Yes. You need another one?
Yeah, buddy. I guess we put the empties over here, not over there, huh?
I just set them on
the carpet. You set them on the carpet?
Yeah.
Okay. Sweet.
It keeps them out of the view of the camera.
Yeah. I mean, I don't need to have a huge build up over here.
No, you're good. Dude, there has been days. So we'll do a couple of these in a row sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
And I'll get up and I've had entirely too much to drink. And I'll have a whole damn 12-pack over here, just emptied, all laying around and shit.
Yeah, well, it's easy to do. It's easy to do, especially whenever you just got your juices flowing and shit like that. Oh, dude. It's a good time.
When you get going and you lose track of time. Did you know that this is the Vino stage?
No way.
It's the original one. Yeah. Oh. I know now you have like an attachment to that room too. It's like
how legendary. Well, what's cool is like...
Oh, this is like the most legendary. All the bands played on this one.
I didn't go a whole lot growing up, but like whenever I was able to go to Vino's growing up, it was just the biggest deal. Like I remember there was a place in Jonesboro called the Powerhouse. There was a place in Batesville called the Depot. And so, like when all the emo and...
the Depot. I haven't heard about that place in so long.
Yeah, buddy. So like there was that scene with those bands and like when the like,
where'd you grow up at? Here in
Newport.
Newport.
Yeah, so you know where Newport's at?
I've been through it.
Okay, so you know where it's at. That's it. That's all you need to know.
Yep.
Pass through it, don't stop.
It's a pass-through town, for sure.
Yeah, so like that's where I grew up, and so like to see any kind of live music was always really cool. Always loved it. But to come to Vino's was like,
it's all the way in the big city.
It's in the big city, and they sell pizza. So, like, that's as cool as it gets.
And it's a brewery in there?
Yeah, exactly.
Whoa. And sometimes you're lucky and the guy's in there making the beer. Whoa.
Yeah. So all of
it's
the
venue?
experience.
Yeah.
That's what I was telling my nephew whenever I took him last time. I said, bro, I was like, they got pizza there. They make their own beer. Like, this is a whole place here, and which blows your mind, when you're young and you go there. And so, like, I've always
it's life-changing.
Held Vino's up there in high regard. So to hear the first time that we was doing the show at Vino's, I was like,
oh, dude. Oh, that's so sick. Yeah.
And so, like, Buddy and Chris have just
shout out to them.
Yeah, shout out to them, because I don't even, like, I know that they know what they did, but, like, they were just plugging two things together.
Yep.
But, like, it was
here's
huge.
This world, and here's this world. What happens if we crush the two together?
Yeah, but in this legendary place, man, and to get the okay to do it there,
dude,
it changed, like, everything for everybody.
Everyone that worked there was just like, this is nuts.
This is ridiculous.
Everyone in that room, everyone that had been going there for a long time,
Mm-hmm.
All the, like, the been arounds would just all been there forever, and it's just like, this is fucking next level badass.
Yeah.
This is a whole nother lane that I wish had been around for a lot longer.
Yeah.
I'm glad it's here now, but my
me
God,
too.
dude.
Very thankful it's around, man. And, like, most of the time you would even think, like, even if you wanted it, you can't run a wrestling show in Vino's. It's too small.
Dude, there was
you can.
I just wish it was like a foot shorter, because, dude, what's his name again? Just moved to Cali. Curly hair.
Buck Skinner.
Buck Skinner.
Yeah.
There was a dive he did, and I thought his head was going to just come off of those rafters. But, I mean, I don't know what the perspective is, because I've never been on top of the stage. Is that ceiling really that fucking close, or is it a perspective issue? Because we're way down on the ground looking up going,
there's not much room.
Head.
There's not much room. There's a lot of stuff that you can't do in the ring inside of Vino's. There's for sure.
Like, you're not going to hold a motherfucker up and then do that.
Oh, yeah. No, you can't get up too high off of stuff there.
Okay.
So, like, maybe that's the only downside of it. But like I said, like, they make rings that are, like, low boys, and so maybe we'll get around to that. But, like, either way, like you said, that big old ring in there, and, like,
dude, it's so wild.
It's like just a big, beautiful
and they
stage.
have the nice big PA, so when the output music comes, or the outro music comes on, it really hits.
It sounds sick.
It's big, voluminous, so, like, it actually has an impact to you, which that's what we want as people. That impact is the thing. The bass, get the bass in your body.
This is the feeling.
Dude,
it makes you feel.
I would fucking. I swear to God, Buddy and Chris, y'all better let me do this. I want my band Shinfo to play. I want us to be the outro music band for just one.
We gotta make it happen.
I don't give a fuck if it's 3 years from now. Like, I just want to do it once.
I don't think it'll be 3 years.
I want to be sloshed ass fucking drunk, and I want to just do southern metal riffs while wrestlers come out, and I want to film the whole fucking thing.
We'll have a battle royale, and when everybody comes out all at once, you guys can just
start going. That's what we'll do. That's what we'll do.
We'll have the one big battle royale, and it won't be one after another.
Don't get me excited. I'll sell 300 fucking tickets to that event. I'll be like, you motherfuckers, we're crawfishing in here.
We'll make it happen. But speaking of selling shit, April 29th, I will have
merch.
The limited Sleezy E t-shirt. We did a pre-sale for them. They'll be in next week. I got a small.
For the wall. Nice.
So I got one for you. They'll be in next week. ARTs. Shout out to them. Electric Ghost. They did the shirts. And so I'll have a small batch April 29th.
Nice.
And what I'm doing, I'm going to call them a Sleezy sack. And it's going to be in a Ziploc bag with a shirt, 2 stickers, and a handwritten thank you note.
Aww.
So if you guys come out, before the show
awesome.
starts, I'll be at the merch table, and you can buy it from me personally.
Sack.
Come get you a shirt. We'll have a couple of handfuls of them, and
nice, dude.
Come help me, maybe.
You got any in extra fat?
Pay my rent. Hey, I got a lot of them.
Fat?
Yeah, whatever size you need.
I need that 3 boy. I'm a big boy.
Oh, Bubba, I'm up to 4.
Are you?
I got a couple of handfuls of 4s.
There you go.
I got some big fans. You know what I mean?
So. Wrestling fans are big boys. We like pork and pizza rolls.
We're thick. We're thick boys, you know.
I'm new to this, so I fit right in.
And meaty, it's a bunch of meaty meat slapping meat, you know. That's what we
want.
Dude,
the chest slaps on the last one. Y'all were beating the fuck. People were chest slapping the shit out of each other, man.
Those chops are just brutal. And that was in my training. That's how we polished it off. you take bumps and rolls and rows, and then after training, it's time to take chops, and then you take your chops. So, but chops are brutal.
Builds up the fucking muscle tissue, probably builds up the callus,
builds up character. That's what it does, and it's just
helps you understand what the pain's gonna be, especially in the moment.
Yeah. Woof. So, but so it's a whole slew. It's a whole slew of shit, man, and I love it. But yeah, April 29th will be nuts. I'll have the merch, but
that's also, not to bring it down, but that's also my dad's death birthday.
Really? How long ago did that happen?
2 years.
2 years, so that's fresh. I'm very sorry about that.
That's all good, man.
Oh yeah, 2 years.
He was cool as fuck, so I'm proud of that.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a weird day. So that's why I'm like, I'm just gonna fucking get drunk as piss.
We'll get drunk. I'm just gonna show up early. Come early and hang out, dog. So we'll be up there all day.
But I know what early is like, man. Y'all are doing business. People are probably like with their refs, like this is the match.
We'll be setting up the ring around noon or 1, but then like we're hanging out like all day, dog. So you can come up there and hang out.
It's like a normal show day.
Yeah. So we can hang out, come and hang out all day. But so that's pretty fresh though. That's fresh, and so you're just now probably being able to touch the painful spots of that, huh?
Well, it just stunk. It was like one of those ones where it happened real fast.
Oh,
so it was very unexpected. It came out of nowhere, and then even how is a wild ass story. And so it was just like, but he was cool as fuck. So like, I don't even
great dad, huh?
Like it hurts, but at the same time, it's like I'm just glad,
proud.
I'm just glad,
grateful for your time.
So
with
it's
him,
not really like. Sure, I think about it. I fucking dude, I cry every day about it.
Yeah, absolutely.
But it's different. It's not like I'm sad. It's just like dude, I wish I could talk to him.
It's the emotion.
Just a second.
It's the emotion.
It's the emotion of it.
You're not particularly mourning anymore.
No. Dude, I don't know that I did, I guess once.
Yeah.
But
you do every day, man.
You have a fucking great life, yeah.
I think the way you think about it, you mourn in your own time and stuff. Yeah. So I think losing people is definitely
there's definitely like a breakdown moment. Which that took a few weeks. I was actually
and you can hold it as long as you want.
Someone else's yard when it happened.
You're mowing the yard and it happened.
I was at somebody else's house mowing a yard for them because they didn't have a dude. Sat down in my car, literally like one of those waist high.
Mm-hmm.
She just didn't have a lawnmower and just didn't have time. She's a single mom, so I was like, "Fucking, I'll come over and mow the shit for you. No big deal." And I'm doing it. I've been out there for a few hours now. Because it's like probably quarter of an acre, so pretty decent sized yard.
Yeah.
I'm fucking get done, dude. I go sit in my car and I'm leaving. I don't have to pack up because I gave her my lawnmower. It was just an extra one I had anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And dude, I sit in my car and for 30 minutes, dude,
wailing,
just.
Oh no!
Just in the street, just people driving by. Fucking dude, I'm just unconsolable.
But you
I'm
can't
by
stop
myself.
it.
No, oh dude,
it's there.
I couldn't drive. I was gonna go home. I couldn't see. It was so crazy. It's so fucking funny, dude.
Yeah.
I just imagine someone driving by. There's just obese man hunched over a Honda Civic, just bubbling, crying. The scene of it must have been pretty funny. I would have laughed at me.
Well, you're a tough guy. You're a tough. If I saw a poor man in a car like that crying,
I would have asked if he was okay first. I wouldn't have been mean.
No, I know
at him.
that. I know.
Hey man, you good? It's not. I'm
it is funny.
That's wild.
It's funny a grown man crying by himself in a car just because that's the way things are. But that's how things happen, man.
Well, that's what it is.
Once those feelings come out, like there's no stopping.
I had something happen to a friend of mine recently, and I was just like, all I said was a lot of time in your car crying. He's like, yeah. I was like, yeah, that's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of alone time spent just pouring tears out.
Yeah, and it just each time that happens, it kind of changes your perspective on
absolutely
life. Yeah.
Or even if you sit and think for just a few minutes about something, it's like this really is all just kind of a fleeting thing.
Yeah.
A lot of things are just nonsense. We're all caught up in a lot of bullshit.
A lot of shit was influenced from. I didn't lose people growing up. Like I never lost anybody in my life, dog.
I've known my problem
until I was like early 20s.
Born in a weird time because I was born when I knew. I've known not just my parents, my grandparents, my great grandparents, and I knew a set of great grandparents.
Wow.
Like actually have memories of them. So I've watched all of them go away on top of 100 friends.
Mm-hmm.
It's a wild how much death I've seen. It's kind of insane.
Well, when you're young, and I guess you kind of experience it like that, it warms you up a little bit.
Dude, it's like now it's just like like when I got the call, my dad passed away, which was we knew it was coming at that moment, but not like prior to that day.
Yeah.
I was just like more worried about like my wife and my mom and all that shit. Like I was just like,
which when you know, if you've experienced losing somebody, you know it is a ripple effect, and it affects not just you, but it affects everything and everybody's
they're
life,
connected
man.
to. You know, even if they have like a good friendship and all that stuff, and then you're consoling those people. It's weird to be the son and you're the one being like, it's okay, it's all right, you know, blah blah. But like that, he was just cool.
It's just necessary.
It worked
like that,
but it worked.
You know?
He was like like a superhero to me. So
to
me, it was just like, okay.
Yeah. What got me was I never lost anybody growing up, and then like I said, I was in my stunt group with my buddies. One of my good friends, Austin Pry, R.I.P., my beautiful friend, Pry Dog. He was he was in the stunt group, but he was also just like jacked. He taught me how to work out. You know, one of my best friends. You know. And he was a big, healthy guy, and we're like 23 or so. We're working at the liquor store there in Newport. All of a sudden, one day, he says he has like a headache and he's feeling dizzy.
Damn.
And we figure out he has like a brain tumor. And so, like, I'm like 23, and then watch my healthiest, one of my best friends, like pass away. Whoa.
Isn't that wild?
Whoa.
Dude,
we're not here forever?
Dude.
We're not here forever? Whoa.
Young deaths are the wild ones.
And
the youngest person I knew that died was,
man,
we were like,
it changes everything in your mind.
What, 6th or 7th grade? However, what is that, 13, 14?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, wild. You're just like, oh shit, kids die too. Like, we die? Fuck.
Yeah, so, and that was my first person. So I lost him. I lost my aunt that I lived with growing up. I was raised in a house full of women. Surprising. That's why I'm so sensitive. My mom, grandma,
I'll cry right now, dude.
aunt, sister. I'll fucking cry or bleed, whatever you want.
What do you want, dude? How sensitive are you, dude?
You mean cry, bleed,
right now,
piss,
bitch.
shit? What kind of bodily liquid you need, son? I ain't scared. So like, I lost my young buddy, my aunt, and then the crescendo. I lost one of my really good friends just a couple years ago, and so like. That really shifts your perspective on life, and it kind of changes the way your day to day.
The more it happens too, the more like numb you get to it, and that changes you too. Like you're not callous.
Yeah,
you're just kind of numb to it, dude.
Yeah, well, I feel like it's not exactly numb. You're just kind of you're prepared for it, and I hope it's a preparedness.
Like phone calls
like,
don't even, dude. I don't know. I don't
not
know what
actually
it is.
Prepared, but
like,
you know it's happening. Like. Some people, they don't know that they're going to die. They don't know that their family's going to die because they don't think
I kind of hope that's how mine is. Isn't that what we all want, though? We just want to be like, I want to go to sleep.
Did you watch The Sopranos?
No.
Okay.
Dude, I don't watch long TV shows, and I'm not... Okay, I've watched a couple, but I don't really have a lot of time.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, when an episode is an hour of something, I don't have that to devote
Sopranos,
to it.
They milk stuff, so, yeah.
So, like, this long arc thing, and then if you miss one... Well, now it's 2 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's 2 hours you got to devote because now you got to catch up and watch the other one. It's like, dude, I don't have.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
But, I can do like. That's why I like cartoon shows. 30 minutes,
quick.
It's funny.
And I like I like the sitcom 22-minute episode. Give me a problem and fix it by the end of it.
That's right. I don't like the ones where it's like you got to watch the whole thing.
The whole series is
I want
to
tune in. I want to tune in. And sometimes, and that's not for all the shows. Sometimes one is just so good, you're like, well, it's undeniable. I have to watch the whole thing.
Yeah.
But for the most part, I would say.
But most shows are based on that one problem all the way through the season at this point.
Yeah.
I like to digest it and take it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He's been trying to get me to watch Breaking Bad for like years now.
Oh,
I don't have the time, man. I can't. I'm sure it's great, but I watched the first episode and then I missed a bunch. And I'm like, well, now I'm like a day behind. Like, I don't have time. I don't have a day.
Yeah, well, you need like a whole day if you're really watching them, you know. Like
now you can binge it, but what am I up? Like, dude, I'm old, man. I'm in bed at fucking 9:30.
Dude, whenever it's 8 o'clock.
It's so weird.
I'm just like looking at that clock. I'm like, yeah, we need to go. We probably need to go lay down, don't we?
Probably turn on the bedroom TV and just kind of wind it down.
Yeah, that's exactly how I
get the kid. You got kids?
Nope, no kids.
Are you married? You're married, right?
Yep, just got married 4 or 5 years ago.
Okay.
You know, not just, but been married. You know,
you made it over 2 years, so that's married.
Yeah, so we're solid. The best thing.
Are y'all planning on having kids, or is it just because like we're not? We're not kids people.
I have a niece and a nephew, love them to death, and they fill that void. But like, we're not crazy about kids. And she's from Michigan, and so maybe one of these days we'll move back up to Michigan and do that.
She got the
and
accent
stuff. But what's funny is she if she's having fun, she'll have she's caught on a little Southern, especially hanging around me.
Sure.
She'll have that Southern twang. But when she gets mad, dog, that Yankee
comes
out, and she is pissed, and she is gonna lay it into
you. Can always hear the accent when people get mad.
When they get mad, they start talking their real way, you know.
So how do you get Sleezy E? I'm assuming Easy E. There's a hip hop.
Actually, my friend that passed away, old Pry Dog, he gave it to me. And what's funny, he gave me that. I've never had a nickname.
Are you the trash friend? Because I'm a trash friend. I'm a fucking garbage dump of a human.
Oh, I'm sweet, but I'm an awful friend.
Like, I'm just saying, like I don't, like all those things, and like I'm very, like my brain is just kind of all over the place. I've got AD. I'm riddled with ADD.
If we're friends, you got to know my problems, and you got to know that I'm gonna let you down in a lot of ways. But if I'm there for you, I swear I got you.
I got you.
But man, I'm always like, you know, I got some shit going on, so I'm not always gonna be there for you. But he gave me the nickname forever ago. He was like, instead of Easy, we should call you Sleezy, because I probably told him some story about some inappropriate actions or whatever. But and we didn't even
like a sleaze ball, like a sleaze.
Sleaze ball.
Okay.
Yeah, the sleaze ball.
Sleezy E.
And so like that wasn't even my nickname after that. He just said it. And then after we graduated, you know, every now and then you get into smoking a little bit of weed and freestyling a little bit. You know what I mean? It's a good time. So
it's my rap name, Sleezy.
Yeah, you need a rap name. And I said, well, Austin called me Sleezy E back in the day. I said, I'll be Sleezy E. And at that time I was getting actually into wrestling, and so I was reffing and blah blah blah. Then I got the chance to announce, which I needed like a little bit of a gimmick for, and I said, so Sleezy E. So Sleezy E is my rap name. Now it's my wrestling name.
Okay.
And once I started using it, now I'm just, hey Sleezy.
Oh yeah.
There's no E. It's just
that's
hey,
all
Sleezy.
I want to call you is Sleezy.
That's it. And then once you start calling me like that, that's it. And I've been around friends where they have family around, and they're like, hey Sleezy, and they're like, did you just call him Sleezy?
Sleezy.
And it's funny because like Sleezy,
it's cool when the nickname takes over.
And Sleazy's like it really is like a gross term, and people use it to really degrade
Sleazy.
people. I've been called Uncle Sleazy.
Have you really?
I am called Uncle Sleazy.
That's phenomenal.
A good friend of mine, Andrew Healy, him and his beautiful wife just had a beautiful baby boy, and we got him a little gift, and we got him a onesie, a little tie-dye onesie, and his name's Theo.
Did you put that on the internet? Did I see this?
The shirt?
Yeah.
What I'm telling you, the onesie? Yeah. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. But we put Sleezy T on his thing.
Come on, man.
So
that's awesome.
And it's funny because I feel like when people say sleazy, like it's a very endearing. I don't know why it's endearing, but like it feels endearing to me if someone calls me sleazy, it just fills my heart up. I don't know why.
Because you made a thing and it worked.
Yeah, it's a thing.
Yeah, they're referencing back to that whole.
Yeah.
It's like when people, I really like it. I get this all the time now. Podcast guy.
Like, that is what I do.
Yeah, that's me, man. Fuck yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It's fun as shit.
Yeah.
It's recognition. You're like, oh, fuck, the thing worked. How cool was that?
Yeah, and what you're doing is helping so many people, which is cool because like you're doing your thing, but really it's not. It is about you.
We have to love it first.
Yeah.
That's it with anything. If you're doing it just to be it's like you're chasing something, you're wrong.
It's just like
and it might work.
It's going to let you down every time.
Every time
you're not going to go that way each time.
So I already liked this.
Mm-hmm.
I love listening to podcasts. All I fucking listen to all day long. I work alone. I have earbuds in my ear 24/7, and I'm just listening to podcasts all day because I can download them, preset them up, and they just play all day long. And I'm talking back to them and shit. And I'm never not listening to someone talk unless I'm like with someone and then I'm talking to them.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
So it made sense. And then I did one. The actual real first episode of this podcast is not from this podcast. It was from one we did with a friend of ours who was from Florida, who was in town, who we did like a guest spot because we were in a band or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And it started the whole thing.
Wow.
Yeah. I never put it out. I should. I actually just found it. I just found it. So I might do it as like a special release, like episode 1, like, but now.
Yeah.
Because episode 1's not out.
Yeah. Yeah, I think everybody would like that. But it's grown. Like you've grown it, and it's cool that you're not doing like music's your thing. music's your thing, but you're not only touching on that, dog.
But I love everything, though.
You're a consumer of all things fucking awesome.
Anything.
And
if
you're
you love the thing,
man.
if you love the thing you like, I'm even more interested.
Yeah,
you can sell
passion,
me on anything.
The passion.
Dude. Like he was in here, my buddy Steven was in here selling me on fucking teapots. You know, he's in any given room. He plays the piano, but he's like, I collect teapots. And I'm like, the fuck? And then he convinced me. I was like, I think I need like 7 teapots.
Yeah,
You're
you know
right.
what? I should have had teapots a long time
dude,
ago.
I do need a teapot.
Yeah. And so what you're doing here, dog, is so cool.
But I'm interested in all the stuff.
Yeah.
I think fucking making donuts platform. Is an art. All the stuff we do is art, but some things are just mundane.
Yeah.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
Boring. I don't want to file your fucking papers all day. I don't think I have the mind for it.
Yeah, I think, what is it? There's a lot of things you can say that like art is, but if you're doing something and when you're doing that thing makes you feel something, that's art.
Or something that's cool as fuck, like somebody who's like a physicist.
Yeah.
Like a nuclear physicist. Yeah. Get them on. What the fuck is that? Yeah. Explain it to me.
And you gotta have passion if you're gonna go into some shit like that, because it's so complicated.
A brain surgeon.
Yeah.
Give me a brain surgeon. What the fuck does the inside of a person's brain look like, and how scary? One wrong move and dunk, either it's lights out or they're never the same or whatever it is, because we don't even know how these fucking things work barely, you know?
Yeah. And that's just what that person does.
And that's just there all the time, everyday job.
It went into their brain that, hey, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do all the work to do this. And like they had the drive and the passion to do this and say, I'm going to take people's lives in my hands. Like,
and
what the hell?
And carve their brain tumors out and stuff.
Yeah, that's art.
That's wild. Exactly.
A lot of stuff is art. As long as it makes you feel something, it's art.
Business owners, like running a business is a fucking art.
Yeah, 100%.
You know, getting that started, getting something off the ground is a motherfucker. Dude, getting this off the ground. I talked about it for 2 years until I finally did it. And we're still to this day, this morning before I came here, I can show you my fucking Google search. I was looking up shit to make it to where we can get 2 cameras on here again. Because I really think that dynamic changes the game for podcasting on the visual.
It does, and it makes your brain.
Like right now, what helps you stay focused? Because right now we're a static image and with just 2 people talking, which is my favorite. But when you add visual, it needs to move, or the person drifts. Yeah. You know, your attention's gonna drift.
Yeah, well, a little pat on your back. Like, I like podcasts. I like the idea of a podcast. I listen to some wrestling podcasts occasionally. But I felt your personality, and I got a little taste of it, and I said, man, that's a cool guy. And so with your awesome personality and the fact that you're bringing people in from our scene, local people from around here doing cool shit, like, this is the only I will play your podcast and listen to it and be in it like the whole time. And like, awesome. I'm not big on the podcast, but like, it's cool to have the local people, but like you and your personality and your package of all of it.
I want to do it all.
It gets me. So like
my goal,
it's really impressive.
My real goal, if I had one, if I can grow this thing, say I have an endless, really all it is money, dude. Because if I had, trust me, if I had 5 days a week to devote to this, motherfucker, I'm taking it to the fucking atmosphere. You know?
Get everybody
but
and everything.
My goal is to be like, say Sleezy E's coming on Tuesday, and we got motherfucking Stone Cold Thursday. And I don't give a fuck that one is from a small town in Arkansas and one is the biggest wrestler of all fucking time. Those 2 things don't matter to me. What matters to me is that you have a completely different story than he has to tell. And both are awesome.
Yes. And everybody has a different story.
All of us. We all have a different thing.
We all have a different gift.
Yeah.
We all have a different gift to give.
How did you get there? It's never, and it's always like, there's some things you can be like, it's, you know, like with acting, all of them are like, I was living in my car. Well, yeah, you were living in your car because you're chasing your dream, and living in LA is a fucking joke.
That's your sacrifice.
The shit's too expensive, so you have to live in your car. Of course, you all have the same story.
That is the bottom line sacrifice.
Now that it's moving away from there, and there's, dude, fucking Homeboy's building a whole shit down in Atlanta, a whole film studio, New York, all this stuff. Now they're filming all kinds of shit in Texas. The stories are going to start changing. Now they're going to be like, well, actually, I was just blah, 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 and I started. Now, look how many people go. I got my start on YouTube. Cocaine Bear has a fucking TikToker in it.
Yeah.
Have you seen Cocaine Bear?
Yeah, I haven't saw it, but...
Dude, movie of a generation, I promise you.
Get out of here.
You need to spend your $20 tonight. You can buy it right now on wherever the fuck you get movies at. Dude, I'm telling you, do not let your kids watch it. It is so fucking violent and so fucking
I bet
awesome.
it's nuts, dude.
It's so aware.
Over the top.
It's unbelievable. It's one of my favorite. It's my favorite movie of this year, hands down. Dude, it is perfect. It's self-aware. It knows exactly what it is.
Yeah.
And it takes every advantage. And the fucking scene with the TikTok guy, you know, the guy that's always with the IKEA name badge, and she's like, why can't I get any help around here? And then the music starts, and he's like, I'll tell you why you can't get any fucking help around here. Why don't you quit bitching and ask for a job application? You know, that guy? Yeah, I'm sure you've seen him.
I'm sure I've saw him around. He's
in it, and his scene is the most insane thing that I've watched.
Yeah.
It just like, it's one of those scenes where you think the crazy is at the maximum level of crazy.
You think it's peaked, but
and then they take it to another level of crazy.
Yes,
and that's what I'm saying. But he got his start in his motherfucking bedroom on his off time wearing an old IKEA work badge.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, well, that's crazy about this, like, how the game has changed, because, like,
so much.
I was on YouTube in 2008, son, so, like, it's crazy to see how creating and collaborating and producing and putting your stuff out has just changed unimaginably. The way you get your stuff out, the way you make your stuff, the way you promote your stuff, every few years it seems like it changes the way you get your stuff out there, and it's cool. It's cool to hear their story about, like, how they made it or whatever, but I think it's really cool to hear, like, before you even really got good at what you did.
Yep.
What about when you sucked at what you did?
That's the best part.
And then what'd you do? Who made you who you are?
Once you make it, things get a little easier.
Yeah.
So the story's kind of like, they send me the thing, I read the script, or whatever.
What made you who you are? Yeah. What you do isn't who you are.
That's right.
You might be done making movies. You might be done doing this and that. You're still going to be the person that your upbringing made you at the end of the day. And that's the story, whether you want to tell it or not. That's our story.
Part. That's the hardest part about
our story.
The podcasting thing is, for some people, they don't know that. Mm-hmm. Like, that's the hardest part, to, like, just get in there and start the conversation. And, like, dude, this is an art form too. You don't realize
it
how
is a flow.
Crazy.
It's an unbelievable flow. And, like, before I got here, I was like, he knows what he's doing.
Awkward as fuck, right?
Not entertaining.
To keep it going. Yeah. And people on the other end went, did my phone just fuck up? Like, what the hell?
Yes.
Silence in a podcast is murder.
Yeah, and then
it's so bad for my brain,
the people
that
are listening, their brains checked out.
It's immediate. I do it too.
Instantly checked out.
Every single time there is a 3-second, any kind of pause. Yeah. If I don't hear them rustling around, I get it. We're opening beers. I'm getting the fridge. My voice is trailing off. But if I hear like just that deadness, I'm like, what the fuck? And I'll like, look, I have the watch so I don't get my phone fucked up because I work in flooring. Mm-hmm. And I'll tap the watch and I'll be like, what is going on? It's still playing. And then I'm like, an ad will come on. It was just a space where there was just,
Yeah, but we're used to, God, we can have these good feelings pumped through our bodies so enormously, just like nonstop, like from just instantly, and like,
I'm a dopamine tiger. Feed it to me, Daddy.
As a creator, you're trying to create something that's gonna make this person's dopamine pop.
Yep.
Intrigue something that they personally like,
or hate.
And then keep doing it consistently,
forever.
And that's like the basics. That's the basics.
That's what bothers me about this now times. Here, I'm stepping on my old man shoes real quick. It's the forever part.
Yeah.
You have to keep keeping people interested for a long time. So if what you're doing is just a gimmick, you can't be a gimmick. You got to be really into that shit. Because it'll go away. Yeah,
it will. It will.
I mean,
if you're going to get behind something 100%, you have to believe in it.
You have to believe in it so hard that you can keep making it fresh and new. Even if it's like a character you came up, like the Sleezy E character.
Yeah.
If you just the same old Sleezy E I seen last year, well, I might start to lose interest in a Sleezy E match. I might not be coming to a Sleezy match. That's that constant evolution we were talking about.
And that can easily
that's why bands
does happen.
That's why bands continue to write new songs.
Yeah.
Like older bands didn't do that. They would play the hits.
Yeah.
But you even see bands that haven't made an album in 20 years are starting to make albums because they're losing.
They have to.
They have to.
They have to.
They have to get back into it because the way things are now.
Yeah.
Like we changed as people for sure. The constant need.
Huge.
Like used to, dude, I want to put on the same fucking record. When I was a kid, all my parents listened to, all those people didn't even make music for 30 years now.
Mm-hmm.
My dad's putting on a Beatles album. That shit, he was 5 when that shit came out.
Well, that's the way our brains were wired. Oh, I like this. I'm going to keep listening.
But
I'm still
now,
like that. I'm going to listen to that shit. But now we're wired
dude,
to.
I have a fucking. Have you gotten to this thing yet? I noticed this yesterday about myself. I was, we all got, dude. We all got 1,000 streaming apps now. We're paying fucking $5,000 to watch television a month. And I went through 5 fucking apps and I was mad because I couldn't find something new to watch.
Pathetic? Isn't that pathetic, dog?
I had tons of shit I love.
No,
I could have just put something out and just been like, what? Fuck it, let me watch this.
Something new.
But I craved. New. So you know what I did? I just got on my phone.
Yep.
Because fuck it. Oh, there's nothing on here. Here's all new shit all the time.
This is gonna pop my little thing in my brain
bankrupted
me every time.
Are you ever worried about that with like? So now that here's a good one. So now that you're a good guy, now that what's it called? Babyface. Now that we're babyfacing the promo differences.
Yeah, I think
because I would get in trouble making a promo. You sorry motherfucker. I would be The Rock.
Yeah.
But very vulgar. Because I can't help myself.
That's the funny thing about Sleezy E. And like in my personal life, I'll fuck shit damn.
Oh, dude, I cuss
all day. But
it's my favorite thing to do.
I had to, like I said earlier, we have family friendly shows. So like I'm Sleezy E. I can't cuss, but my innuendos and the way I speak, I can say the nastiest shit and not use one vulgar word, So like you have to learn how to kind of like work around that. But I feel like Sleezy as a baby face.
Are you a one take king or are you like
I want it to be a one take king, but if I'm not, I will get it done.
Yeah.
I will.
It's hard, man. It's hard to sit there and stare into a camera when you're alone, too. I find it a lot easier if someone is in the room with me and we can riff.
Oh, yeah. Well, my wife shoots most of them.
Okay.
And if she shoots it, I know you better fucking nail it, son.
Because if she gets bored, she's going to be like,
because she's cool that she's even filming it. Number one, I'm lucky that she's even doing it.
But she's pretty ride or die if she can watch you get your head obliterated and then still let you be like, I think I want to do this some more. And she'd be like,
and then
really?
get her in the ring. Little did she know, she had no clue that was going to happen. But I'm crying and shit. But I think
it's all good, dude. I've cried on stage too. It happens.
With Babyface and Hill Sleazy with the promos, right now I'm in a very passionate phase because I think the story we're telling is a very passionate one. And so usually I'm funny. I'm really about the funny. I want to be doing
funny, man.
I want to do something funny while I'm talking. I want to have 2 or 3 funny little jokes, and I'm going to put over what I'm going to put over. That's usually a normal promo. But now I'm kind of telling this story of my passion and my fire and my and where we're at.
You're being reinvigorated.
Yeah.
You're like the phoenix.
And as a babyface, people want to cheer for that person battling.
Right.
And so that has changed a little bit, but I believe after this very serious, horribly terrifying, bloody, disgusting death match, people at Vino's will get to see Sleazy and more of his just hopefully people like me when I'm not bleeding. That's something I'd like to say.
Well,
hopefully the Vino's people will enjoy me whenever I come out and pinch people's nipples and just do a Bronco Buster, because that's like my 2 spots. So I'll do you ever saw the test of strength, when they lock up? I'll do a test of strength where I got them and then I pinch their nipples.
That's hilarious.
So I got that, and then I got my Bronco Buster. So that's my 2 bits other than bleeding and shit. So hopefully people enjoy that, but there's a difference between the baby face.
You
ever
thought about adding a prop to your performance? Kind of like Mankind, he had the little...
Oh, Mr. Sacco. You got Mr. Sacco.
Or like a face mask or something. Yeah. You see that a lot.
I try to use the physical...
The Wolfman uses the face paint.
I try to do that as a nice, because you want signature stuff.
Yeah, signature shit. That's what I meant.
Well, the gimmicks, the physical things help a whole lot, like the Mr. Sock, because then people can buy that. But then, once they see that, they know. Little things to, let reminders, and so you're always trying to add things like that.
Okay.
I like to think that my tie-dye shirt, nice little aesthetic, so, but but I believe April 29th will be, it's the third one, but I think it's going to be on a different level, man. I feel like it's going to be
so far they've both
huge.
been phenomenal.
Yeah, I think this third one's really going to send it home. I think not just us, but the whole card.
I think if it keeps
the
working,
whole card is sick.
This is how my brain this is the problem. I've worked in all the sides of industry for way too long, so my brain immediately goes to, okay, you've proven the formula works. Yes. Now how do we up the ante? Yes. And upping the ante typically means production.
Yes.
I want to get some fucking hazers in the room, so when you bust the curtain, boom, bam, smoke shoots up.
Yes.
We got fucking lights that move.
Yes.
We can't put pyrotechnics because the building's too small and 100 years old. It'll burn on fire.
And I wish so bad that I could blow a fireball on Vino's, but it's so small.
You will kill everyone.
No doubts about it. It will all go up.
Yeah, you're going to great white us into fucking heaven.
I had this idea, man, and I really, really wanted it to work. And I was thinking like how I wanted to light my hand on fire and blow a fireball off of it towards somebody, not on them, because I don't want to do that. But then they roll out of the way. But then it's just that ceiling. Ceiling wouldn't have worked.
The building was built, I think, in 1911. That shit's been there a very long time.
Yeah, so there's no fire there. But
to be in all fairness, they need to replace all those lights with LED lights, because even the fact that they're still burning halogen lights on that old ass wood is concerning.
Yes. But that's part of the beauty. That's part of the beauty.
The charm, the shit,
the aesthetic. Like you said, we have
if there's not this much high of dust on the oven, I don't want the pizza.
We literally cut the stage in half. Here's the stage. Half is cut off by a tarp.
Let's upgrade that. Let's get some drop curtains. Let's get some.
We literally had the fans hanging on this side, and then right there we got our 5 feet that we're just sitting there chilling in the back, So it's a very punk rock DIY thing. But I feel
now when you're back there, are y'all just bullshitting, or are y'all listening to the pops and the?
A little bit of both. We're preparing for what we need to do. We want to see what our boys are doing, see what everybody's doing. We definitely want to make sure the crowd, listen to the crowd, make sure they're into it. And it's good to pay attention to other matches, because homeboy might be doing a thing in his match, and you're supposed to be doing that in your match. You don't want to do that twice, you know? So you want to keep up with the show as much as you can while you're trying to be prepared for your shit. And then the second that music hits,
That's the worst part about being in a band, too, man. You're always going to miss the band after you, the first few songs, for sure, because you're packing shit up. Mm-hmm. Or you're just tired as fuck.
Yeah.
And you need to be outside and catch a breath of air.
Yeah.
And then the band before you're always going to miss the last couple of songs because you're fucking getting in that. You got to get your mental right.
Mm-hmm.
You just got to be get in that mode and be like, fuck.
And everybody's doing their thing. Everybody's getting ready. And
yeah.
It is always cool to peek through the curtain and watch other people's matches and stuff.
I'm sure, yeah.
Because we're all in it together, and I think what's most important about this Vino show is, it's cool. Number one, I'm proud of what I'm doing, and I'm so stoked to be able to do it. But
adding to the thing, man.
I think the whole show is such a big thing for all of us involved. I think it's given all of us a huge platform. I think it's huge that it's happening in Little Rock, period.
I think it's huge.
Until the wine mixer, KT and Will started doing the wine mixer. This will be the third one, July 1st in Little Rock. And so before a couple years ago, nobody really ran Little Rock very much for wrestling. And so to have this fresh show at this legendary venue, and we're doing things different here. And so this is a different show than any other show in Arkansas. And so we're doing something different. We're showcasing all these talented people.
I've already had people friend me that I met there at the wrestling thing.
Yeah, and it's cool.
Nothing to do with music.
There's so many different people there, and I love the fact that half of the crowd usually doesn't watch wrestling because their reactions are priceless. Because they're not expecting all of this,
Put 3 beers in your belly and go watch April 29th. I mean, I tell people all the time, you're doing yourself a disservice by not coming.
I mean, it's a good time.
You all, they're just like me. It's wrestling. I'm not into it. Look, I get that. I'm not into a lot of shit too, and I sure as fuck wasn't into wrestling. I promise you. Mm-hmm. When I was a kid nah. Yeah. I can't do that.
Either you buy it or you don't, and it's as simple as that.
It is, but I'm telling you.
Live, it's a totally different story.
But it's not even, it's just live. You're in it. When the fucking guy hits the turnbuckle, I'm sitting here with my little GoPro, and it's boom. you're like, damn, I can smell his ass. It's crazy.
Yes. So and other shows aren't doing that, and so like you're up on the action,
which is I think that's going to play a huge role.
As soon as I heard that was the decision that everybody's standing, I said, that's the atmosphere.
That's the
whole atmosphere. And these people around here want that because they see it happen.
The closer, the better, man.
They watch these shows up north and different things on like IWTV, Independent Wrestling TV.
Okay.
And they'll watch these shows up north where like they're doing those vibes and they're having these wild matches and people are standing around and we're in a fucking bar.
Oh, y'all need to stream this shit.
Well, they're adding them on YouTube. I hope eventually we'll get them on a wrestling platform because these are some huge shows.
I'm saying,
and people would eat it alive.
Dude, between the people we know, there has to be a way we could stream this to YouTube live.
That would be awesome. Going on. That'd be the video. And you can
put it on a fucking Patreon. Do a paywall. Be like, hey, if you can't come, if you live in another state, for $5.
I would love to just sell DVDs. Fuck it. At the next show, have the show before, sell a $5 or
something or a card or a download code, man.
Yeah, even a DVD or dog. I thought I was the smartest person in the world. I got a business card, said Sleezy E, and on the back I had a QR code that went to my YouTube page. And a lot of people told me I was pretty smart, but like that's it. Like if you got something you want someone to consume, they're not gonna type SLEEZY.
Hey, listen, I'm not typing shit.
They're not gonna.
That's right.
They might scan it and click.
Dude, QR codes are huge.
And that's it. And that's as close as you're going to get to make someone doing work to consume your shit.
The last few years, the music scene has been putting QR codes on physical flyers.
Yeah.
And it is definitely working.
Changes.
Yeah, changed the game.
Completely changes it. And so...
well, because you're adding the box office to every fucking where you put a flyer. Think about that.
Yeah.
Everywhere there's a flyer, it's a potential box office.
Yeah.
It's literally, they can stand right there at the corner of whatever and whatever and buy a fucking ticket to your show. It's a no-brainer.
Yeah.
And it takes, it's free. There's QR generators, endless of them.
Yeah.
And you can get them with little designs in the middle of them. Whatever you want. You can get them with your fucking logo right in the middle of them. Doesn't matter. Make it your own, but it is utterly the most important.
It's straight to what you want those people to see.
Yep.
And that's the game we're playing now, and I feel like we're growing each and every time we're going to Vino's. There's wrestling fans, there's non-wrestling fans, there's curious people, it's not just one type of crowd. It's not just a rock crowd. It's not just a country crowd. Like
all the people. Yeah,
dog. Yeah. We got everybody in there.
It's a melting pot.
We're all having fun.
Yeah. Oh, dude.
So
and I don't know who's who, so I'm just screaming at everybody.
Yeah, as you should.
And my buddy Alex was like, "No, we like him," and I was like, "Do we? Fuck, I don't know."
And fuck this guy.
Fuck you.
Yeah, whatever you feel,
I have to be real. I have to control myself. I don't know. The 29th, I'm probably going to be pretty unhinged. I'm
you
pretty
should
excited.
Be unhinged. So
I'm pretty excited about it.
We got a lot of matches, and all the matches are going to be wild. And Heels is going to be crazy. Heels is going to be wild. Is it too late to piss? You're going to be in here by yourself. You going to continue the conversation by yourself?
Oh, Kurt left me. Yeah, dude, you're good. Go on.
How long have we been going, huh?
I don't fucking know.
We'll polish it off, huh?
Oh,
Kurt,
he's pooping. Kurt taking a shit.
Kurt,
you text me, I'm here.
It's dropping a turd.
It's only noon.
Damn, look at that.
See, time flies, man.
Man, having so much fun.
When we started probably right at 10. So we're probably like 2 hours in.
Yeah. Wow.
See?
I was hoping, I was like, well, an hour and a half, we're at least going to do an hour and a half. I'm like, but if we go 2 hours, we're having a good time. So we got to make sure we get the 2 hours.
What? You heard me?
Yeah!
Give me a hell yeah!
Oh hell yeah! I don't got. Man, Will can do a good one. He might be a dickhead and fucked me up pretty bad. But
man, he really got you.
Man, and the thing is, nobody saw that coming. That was like just pure.
Well, here's the problem: no one saw it coming. They all didn't know it was even happening for a second.
Yeah.
It was so like people were like, "Wait, what the fuck?" And a couple people were like, "Yo, this is the thing," blah blah blah. And I was like, "Oh, because." There wasn't a story introduced in the first one because it was the first one.
Yeah.
This is the first time all of us got to see the act out, the character like building the tension as to why he's going to be the next one. We haven't seen this yet.
Yeah.
And I don't think most people caught on that there was a thing going on until y'all started yelling at each other.
Yeah. I wanted it to be like, oh, what's a feeling of chaos. And then they're like, oh, here it is. This is the reason why.
When was that?
Sleezy E's coming back. February 4th? All right, I'm going to piss, boys. I'll be right back.
Do it.
Which way is it?
It's the first door on the right.
Okay, awesome. Thanks so much, guys.
Keep opening doors.
Yeah, just keep opening doors. Pop a closet and just don't piss in it. February. How do you look up fucking dates on the damn...
On the calendar?
No. Oh, search. February. February. Dude, February really is a fucked up word. You did? April? April's nice, though. It's got like a nice... people get named after April. Nobody gets named after February.
This is my son, February.
This is my son, February. Call him Feb for short and be like, he's going to grow up and kill you. Oh, these are all the things that happen in February. God dang it. Pee-pee poo-poo. I can't type in wrestling. Oh, maybe I can. Shit, these things are really smart now. Hold on. Wrestle. Dude, it worked. That's fucking scary, to be honest. For those... dude, yes. And then it'll be like, this person has been in 600 of your pictures. Yeah. And you're like, okay, but the fact that I can type in laptop and it will just picture every fucking picture that I took that has a fucking laptop in it. Like, the amount of scanning this thing is doing is just, oh my God, it's utterly terrifying. It's anything. Dude, it works for anything now. See, that's... Dude, I've only been to 2 wrestling events in my life. I have, just what it found was 119 photos. And I was filming the whole thing too. I don't know if you saw me, but I had the GoPro in one hand and my camera on the other hand.
I did. Well, I saw whenever you, I saw you when you first came in. You were doing your GoPro thing, and I was like, "What are you videotaping, brother?"
I was like, "I don't know. I'm just here.
I'm just shooting. I'm just shooting."
Damn it, man! Remind me to find this video. So once I found out what was going on, I was like, "Oh shit, let me capture this." But then I started having a little fun with it. So it's kind of funny. I didn't want to post it out there because I was like, I don't want to because I know it's like a thing and y'all doing
yeah.
But I started zooming in on y'all's faces, like y'all were talking, but it's just your face and it's all blown out.
I need that.
It looks ridiculous.
I am gonna need that. I'm definitely gonna, because it was a serious moment.
Yes.
And sometimes the funniest shit can come from the most serious
you'll
moments.
You'll be yelling at Mr. Blackwell.
Yeah.
And he's like, he's keeping his persona, and he's like, but my camera's going all the way up to his face, so it's just this.
Super serious face, and then I'm just screaming. Yeah.
But in like that classic, like blown out camera, zoomed in too far look.
That's a huge thing. That's a huge thing. That's super cut or maybe something like that. Just
you could cut it up and it would be hilarious.
Oh yeah.
I don't remember how much of it I got.
Yeah. I don't know who it was, but somebody made that whole thing. It was a super funny. It was super serious, but the funniest thing. Once
was it Brian?
Someone was screaming, "The boy, because he hit my nephew, and somebody said, "You don't touch the boy, not the boy."
Somebody hit your nephew? Is he okay?
Or Will in the ring. He hit me with that chair, tied me up, and then he hit my nephew.
That's right.
Yeah,
that's right.
So the nephew thing was the Sleezy E's not gonna get super sad and lose his smile and go home, and then the next show decide, you know what, I had fun, so I am gonna do another show. There's got to be a reason to drive him back.
Right.
He hit my nephew, so like that's a reason enough for the fire and the way
you beat a child.
You hit a 16-year-old kid. You want to grab 2 of those?
Sure.
All right, but yeah. So that was a great thing, and we really wanted the chaos to be felt at that moment. And since it was out of nowhere, there was a 16-year-old being hit, and I was being tied up in the ropes. I feel like we did that,
There's a redemption arc there. You were he indisposed you, incapacitated you, and then he hit your family and blah blah blah.
Yeah. So
then he walked away.
Yeah, and then he.
Now, is this a title match? Do you get his belt or whatever?
Buck Skinner is the champ.
He owns
right now.
the belt.
He has the
belt.
But
he just moved. How the fuck does that work?
I think he's just training. He might. I don't know if he's moved there. Dude, that dude's moved up to New York before, and
I mean,
he trained in New York with a legendary dude named Johnny Rods.
He's very good at it.
He's really good. I think he's just down in California doing some training, but he's from Arkansas, so his family is, I think, farming family, and so he'll be back in Arkansas. I think he's just doing a lot of work there, but yeah, he's the TAC champion, and he has the belt right now. Right now, this is a personal thing between me and Will, but I don't know. Let's see. Maybe one of these days Buck might want to put it up against me. I don't know.
I gotcha. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah. Lingo.
Yeah.
What's TAC?
Yep.
What's TAC?
I wish.
You don't know?
I know what it is. But I don't know if I'm the one to say it.
Okay.
I don't even know if it's actually out there.
Well, don't put it out there. If it's secret, don't say it.
I don't know if I can. I know what it is.
Don't be an ambassador and get yourself in trouble now.
I'll tell you after the podcast, but I don't know if I'm the one to put it out there. I'm not the one that thought of it.
Insider information.
I'm not the one. Oh,
it's
God.
what I live for, behind the scenes information.
But anyone at home, just think of TAC. Think of what TAC could stand for. That's the name of our championship at Vino's.
To me, it's what was on the end of that bat.
Yes.
That should have been inserted in you, sir.
Yes. It would have been a lot cooler if he shoved it up his ass. It would have been
a lot cooler if you'd have just took it, man.
Maybe we can do a gusset plate for the ass next time.
Ooh, see what
have the blood come down,
Dude.
Oh, maybe.
Just throw it right into your Johnson.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck it.
Maybe.
Put it on the end of your foot and just kick him in the fucking chin with it.
Oh,
my God.
The thing with the gusset plate is it causes so much color so fast.
Because it's so many holes.
So many holes.
It's like 50 fucking pins on the end of that thing.
But the best thing is, it's not gonna
it's not
gonna gash you per se. But 50 little holes. That's why I was leaking.
Oh, dude, yeah,
literally
it was fucking crazy.
Leaking, but I knew that was gonna be the shock.
So that's something y'all know about then? Because to me, when he poured that bag of shit out, I was like, oh, he went to Home Depot and just grabbed some stuff.
Yeah,
it seemed very random, but this actually.
Yeah, well, for me, I'm not going to take something that I don't know of.
This might kill you.
Yeah, if I'm taking it, that's my idea, really. And you want to be like I was saying, you want to be as safe as possible. So if I'm doing this, I promise you, it is exactly what I want to do.
You ever get fucking scared of a move mid-move? Because there was one, the first one, I think it was actually William. Where you fall down on your head between your legs?
Oh,
no. Fuck, dude, that shit was so scary.
Will does some crazy stuff that blows my mind.
I was like, how did your neck not fucking break?
There's a lot of stuff that I don't do because of that.
Just from I don't want to risk it.
Yeah, maybe I can do it, maybe I can't. But there's certain things that I know that I can do, and there's certain things that I'm for sure not gonna do. And one of the very first things I learned in wrestling, if you're not comfortable doing something, don't
speak
do
up
it.
Too. Yeah.
Speak up. You're not a pussy. You're not this. You're not that.
That fucking hurts, man. Yeah.
But if you don't feel comfortable doing it, don't do it. Because then you're making it dangerous for the both of us. I've turned down tons of shit. The most simplest.
I want to finish you like this, and you're like, that's not gonna happen.
No, you can make me look any way. We can go about any angle, but
you want to slice me with a box cutter? Cool. You want to drop me on my fucking head?
No.
Nah.
See, that's the problem. You can cut me up, make me bleed all day, but once you drop me on my head,
oh my God,
or if you lick me in the back of the head and I feel it, that's a totally different ballgame.
Are you practicing a lot, or are you just getting ring time practice? How does that even work?
You definitely need to stay in the ring. Most people. I personally don't. I should. The ring rust. You want to break the ring rust off.
Ring rust.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've been training. I've been working out and doing different things.
Rickety. I got rickety ropes.
These ropes might break any time, Bubba. But you want to break the ring rust off. I've been working out, and I've been trying to keep myself in shape for this.
Cool.
Now, this is a death match that me and Will are doing, but with Will, it's not just going to be... He is a professional wrestler that knows how to tie you up.
Yeah, he seems very locked into the thing.
He is very something sound, logistically sound, whatever. Like,
Yeah.
he knows. So I'm not just going to be able to grab a hold of some of these weapons and, like, whack him off, you know? Whatever. Yep, I've had enough here.
I was in there whacking him off.
I was whacking him off. Blood was everywhere.
They're like, dear Lord, what was happening?
Back to the wrestling. So
it's in a room full of people.
This is a wrestler's wrestler. So I'm preparing by training as hard as I can to get in the ring and survive everything that Will has, because he is a hell of a wrestler in those slams and those moves and those holds. He trains for that.
Yeah.
My training mainly is mentally, really, when it comes down to it. I know what I'm doing. I know what I need to do. And mentally, if I'm prepared, this old sack of shit right here will go right through it.
This body by pizza, baby.
This body by pizza, booze, and bud is exactly all I need, you know. So that's where we're at right now with the April 29th. And Will's ready. Will is for sure ready, and
no doubt.
I think he has some words coming out here soon. I've put out how I feel about it.
Yeah, I saw yours video.
He hasn't put too many words out there, and I think he has some words coming out soon that'll deepen the story a little bit. And dog, there's not going to be a stone left unturned.
Nice.
Here's the thing about KT.
It's very exciting.
KT was so cool that he got in the ring and did those things to me and was willing to be in that match. KT ain't got the time to be getting a gusset plate to the head. KT is
that dude is making moves.
That's
after
a big
move
time
after
player,
move,
son.
Yeah.
That's a big time player, and the fact that he was in the ring with me,
he's posting every other day doing some shit.
Yeah, helped me out, and so KT didn't have the time for that shit. Will, after he gets done slamming me on my head, I will make sure he has time to bleed just as much as I do. So April 29th, between me and Will will be. I need one of those little powder triangles. Where'd he go? You know, one of those. So
Ninja vanish.
Yeah.
Ninja Turtle style.
Yeah.
Dude, see, that's what we need. That's the next step.
Yeah.
Get the audience, then build the production.
Yeah.
Then you take the shit to the next level. We got disappearing smoke bombs. We got fucking laser lights from the ceiling.
Yeah, well, one of my goals is I never would want to turn someone away from the show. But if we had a legitimate sellout at Vino's where we had as many people as we can fit in there, that
you're already almost doing it. Because here's the problem.
Close.
Because the technical sellout to Vino's is $175. Okay, it's mounted right on the fucking door. Anybody can read it. It has to be. It's a fucking. It's a health issue.
Yeah, it's a public.
It's a public thing. Every business ever has a capacity number. But with the ring missing, you're still at 175.
Yeah,
they're not readjusting the count. And even with just like 100 people, it's bonkers.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
I cannot fucking imagine, because it's coming. It's coming.
Yeah.
There's going to be, I think maybe if not this one, the next one for sure.
I'm really hoping this one is it, because, like, dude, I keep saying our match is good, but every single match is going to be something different and something huge.
Even the last one, those dudes from the other state, where the fuck were
Georgia.
They
From Georgia.
That's where they were from.
Yeah, the Georgia
tag
boys.
team with Buddy and Chris.
Buddy and Chris. They worked in the main event. Yeah,
it was fucking awesome. Yeah, dude. They killed it.
Yeah. So that was a different feeling, and each and every time it's a different feeling. I feel, and hopefully this time it'll just be.
I think it's just the fact that it's wrestling. I don't think it has to have the deathmatch aspect of it. I think you're 3 feet away from a guy flying.
Yeah.
And then smashing another dude into a thing covered in steel.
Yeah.
That's the shit.
And if you can't feel that close
you're
to
feeling
you, there's something up. But if you're that close and we're screaming and we're slamming and we're sweating and
you said, everyone's on the ground going, holy fuck.
And you can walk 20 feet and go get a cold beer. You know, like, that's it.
Yeah. Dude, getting to Mark is actually kind of a motherfucker in there. I'm like, well, they almost need 2 bars for these events.
100%.
One on the backside and one on the front side.
I know. But it's good because we got the people on the stage, and I feel like it's a different, it's not even seating, but it's just a different vibe on each side of just the whole setup. And it's just a great time, man. And it's just super, super cool. Super cool. And we got Heels. Have you listened to Heels before? That's going to be the band this time. So there's a band named Heels.
Okay.
And they do, I think, some
Smart.
wrestling type music, and they're pretty badass. They're from Memphis, so
more
they're
like high energy rock and roll stuff, just like upbeat, up tempo rock.
I think so.
Is that wrestling's thing?
I think they're a little bit more.
Because I feel like wrestling now would be more like a hip hop vibe. Like you'd have the big bass and the big.
More of the bigger stuff for sure is more of a hip hop.
Yeah.
Commercially.
The commercial shit.
Stuff,
yeah.
you know. But we're
the underground's still keeping it.
Yeah. So we got this band named Heels, and they are like wrestling involved. So it'll be cool to have them there this time,
fun.
And they'll kill it. But what I'm trying to do is get Lame Johnny in there. What we need to do, here's my dream. We're gonna fuck the ring. We're gonna do a no ring death match. No ring. People standing around in a circle.
Oh, hey, check it out, dude. Can we do a music video? I need to call Buddy and Chris. Before the match, we get Lame Johnny in Vino's. We film a fucking video in the ring. You have a match around the band.
We can easily do that.
That'd be the fucking shit.
We'll take the ropes off. So you can see it and all that shit.
Just get the camera to pan around the thing. Just keep it one simple loop, dude. It ain't even got to be complicated.
We can do that.
Hang an iPhone from the ceiling, pointing down. There's one angle. And just have somebody walk from side to side and cut the whole thing together.
Yeah.
And then take footage from that night.
Well,
Boom, music video.
We're gonna get Lame.
We'll do that next time.
We're gonna the big sellout. We're gonna have Lame Johnny headline. We're gonna have a death match. 3 Lame Johnny songs, death match. 3 more Lame Johnny songs.
That's how it needs to go, dude.
That's what we're gonna do.
You need a band that can play for the downtime.
Mm-hmm. Well, what's cool is like usually wrestling shows are a lot longer. We're able to start at 7 and be done at like 8:30.
I know.
We don't have
wild.
much of an intermission, so like we can we can do that hour and a half, and then still have an hour and a half for that band.
Well, y'all had a full concert on the last one. There was 3 fucking bands.
3 bands.
Yeah.
So like usually with wrestling shows, we'll have our matches, promos, intermission, blah blah blah. But like the wrestling is a rock show in its own because it does not stop, and there's a little bit of talking, but there's more action, way more action than there is talking. So it's a rock show on its own. So it's cool it's cool kind of how they separate it. Like we have the show and then we have the band.
Yeah.
And it's a whole.
The fast pace is nice.
It's a fun ride for the crowd, I think.
Especially for people's attention spans.
Yeah.
The matches are quick.
Mm-hmm.
You're getting them in and out. People have enough to pay attention to the whole time. And there's no downtime. So not like, oh yeah, I forgot. I got to go to work tomorrow. I'm just going to leave now instead.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
which is an easy thing to do. Even
retention
if
is huge, man.
There's some of my favorite bands that I went and saw them, and before they finished their last few songs, like
that's a lot of people, dude.
I gotta get out of here before this traffic. And
you watch any bigger band, the last 2 songs when they're like, "This is our last song." Fucking hordes of people are like, I got to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, and so to have them in it the whole time is a hell of a battle, you know. And
it's hard.
Yeah, and I think we're providing a huge night of entertainment.
Oh, dude, it's so much
It's not
fun.
just like, oh yeah, I'm going wrestling this weekend. Like,
it's so fucking
it's
chaotic.
not just wrestling.
It's so awesome.
It's a whole thing. And then, dog, when you're done, go get a fucking fat slice of pizza,
You got the pizza,
son.
you got the beer.
Yeah.
You got the fucking atmosphere alone. There's fucking art on the walls. There's a wrestling ring in the back. There's music being played. How much more could you possibly be in one building?
Yeah.
Like, how many more things could you possibly fucking have access to in one spot?
Not much. Not much. All of it being fun and all of your human needs being... All of it, number one, all of it being good. Yeah. It's good pizza. It's good beer. It's good wrestling. It's good music. It's good people.
Good staff.
It's safe. The staff is cool. Like...
Good sound system.
Yeah. Everything sounds good. Everything's professional. Like, it's funny that it's together so quickly, but it's just it's a huge night of entertainment, man.
It's so sick. And affordable.
And affordable.
Yeah, go do anything else. Go to the movies for that cheap.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen, dude.
Yeah.
Maybe on a Tuesday because they do the $5 movie nights. But even still, what's a bucket of popcorn now? $10? I don't know.
Fucking $20. What, a large popcorn, large soda? What, at least $15?
I feel like it's like $20. Yeah,
easily.
Crazy.
You know, and this is a full thing, and I just think it's so cool that it's nice to see people outside of wrestling in wrestling, and we're helping others. I just think that the whole scene thing's really important to me.
Absolutely.
That we're helping others and others are helping us.
It's neat that they're
creating something
meshed together.
Yeah.
At some point, you feel like at least for a little while, it's going to almost be inseparable.
And it could be like if people are doing shows, like if we're putting things on, if we're having like a big event on a Saturday in an open place and it's an all day thing, why can't you have
Shit
wrestling?
like that? Like
why
that's
can't
gotta
you
happen.
have art?
Yep.
Why can't you have music? Why
That's
can't
gotta
you have
happen. A big outdoor thing where all of it's there. A big shopping thing with a wrestling match and a band playing all at the same time.
Yeah,
You're like, fuck,
people
I'm so entertained.
Yeah. And that's the way things are. I feel like things are done. If
there.
I'm going personally to a place, I want to be able to have a place with food. I want to have music. I want to have a little, maybe some drag entertainment, some other stuff.
You mean to tell me all I gotta do is pay $20 and I get all this stuff and I can be here all fucking day?
All day.
Oh, get fucked. I'm there all day.
And that's the best for all of us, dog. When we're able to put all of it together.
We went to Maxie's outdoor thing. Dude, it's so much fun.
Mm-hmm.
And you're just like in between a fucking parking lot and a building, and there's just 100 vendors and fucking, it felt like 1,000 people just walking around.
Yeah.
Food trucks, dude, get the food trucks involved and have literally every aspect of entertainment you can have.
Yeah.
All in one spot. You can go shop, you can get a beer, you can get a burger, you can watch two dudes fucking beat the shit out of each other. You can go watch a band.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and you can do that at your own pace.
Yep.
With your own money, however you want. And when you throw all that shit together for one full event, we all benefit. And you can have a good time throughout the whole thing. And I just feel like that's the way to do it.
Yeah.
Especially these days, the way things are done. People want
Festival
everything
style.
all at once.
Festival style, man. I love it. It's way more easy.
Mm-hmm.
It's all in one spot. It's safe. There's security, you know?
Yeah, and it's good for everybody. And you go in, and I want everything at once. Like if
too.
I'm showing up,
I'm such a glutton.
I'm
dude.
coming for all that shit.
Give it.
Give it all to
Give
me.
it to me.
Especially if I'm spending money.
Oh,
yeah.
If
if I'm giving you my money,
I work really fucking hard for that money.
You better take care of me if I'm giving you my money.
I agree,
having a good
man.
time, you know.
I agree.
So
we really do. Dude, that's got my brain just sparkling. You could have, if you could get like the people who do it the best, like get all those people in a room and be like, here's the spot, let's do a date, let's make a thing, promote the fucking absolute shit out of it, do spots, whatever, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And another way to too, man, is like, I've always been this way. The wrestling people start showing up to the music events. The music people start showing up to the wrestling events. And everybody's buddies. Eventually, it just becomes this thing it's guaranteed to work all the time because everybody's in on the thing.
Yeah.
When you're in on the thing, you're way more likely to be like telling people about it or being like this right now.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I don't know how long it would have taken me to have a wrestler on because it wasn't an interest of mine.
Mm-hmm.
I would have got there eventually,
Mm-hmm.
but now, dude.
Yeah, but you got mixed in there though.
But then I went to one and now I'm like, oh well, this is gonna be. I got it because I still got to get Toomer on here.
Yeah. Oh,
like
well, that's the dude. That's the dude.
That's what I hear from everybody.
He did some stuff this past week that was pretty big. He worked for one of the big companies, and so.
And I had Buddy on, but he wasn't a wrestler yet.
I guess that death match KT did with me really gave him the rub he needed.
KT, looking at you, pal.
Yeah, KT would be a dude that would be on here that would give you just so much insight.
Yeah.
And what I love is like, we would have never linked up if this would have never happened. And for...
He'd have just been another face in the crowd.
For me, being linked in with someone like you is like some shit I could never dream of because you've been in this music scene. You know this local scene. You know all these people. And to like be plugged in with you,
that's
for me, it's like
about, man.
huge. But that just happened because
it's
of
what
we were just talking, and it just happens. And then we cling on and we grow it.
You just got to do the thing, and then it's like, oh, this guy's fucking cool too. Oh, you're into that fucking boom, and we're all doing this. Yeah,
because we're all doing our shit, and I help you, you help me, and like.
Oh, it's the shit. That's the way it works, especially with the small. Like we're growing unbelievable amounts, but we're still small.
Yeah.
On the big scale, we still don't have populations that are dense enough to just.
And
just
we're
because,
from Arkansas, so
we don't
we're
have
handicapped.
We don't have the just because population size. It's Tuesday. It's gonna be full just because there's 6 million fucking people.
Just because there's no other place to go.
Yeah, just because there's nowhere. Everybody else
Arkansas.
sold out.
We don't have a shitload of options.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
What is our population in Central, like 400,000 or something like that? Not a lot. It's a lot, but it's not.
Yeah. And also, there's always the stigma. I'm sure it is with music. I don't know. I feel like it is with anything. Oh, it's a band from Arkansas.
The only
it's a wrestler from Arkansas.
Listen, when we went on tour
Arkansas.
the last time, when the Lame Johnny one, it was a fucking pure nightmare. But every night I used hey, we're Lame Johnny from Little Rock, Arkansas, and we had to buy shoes just to get here. And it worked every time.
Oh, I bet people
have
ate it.
They have this preconceived notion that these fucking
you played
hicks.
into it the best way possible, dog.
You just lean into it, man. Like, look at my fucking haircut. Of course. I'm just going to go full on. Well, you want me to be a redneck? I'll be a fucking redneck.
I'll show you now.
Hey, man, listen here, fella.
If you want it, I got it. You know?
I almost hit up, damn it, what's his name at the fucking Dogtown? Noodles, and had him carve Arkansas in the side of my head.
Oh my gosh.
Almost did it, and I was like, man, this one's short though. It was only like 7 days, I think. So I was like, my hair, I can't do it because I have to go to work when I come back.
Yeah.
It was like a 2-week thing. My hair grows pretty fucking fast.
Same.
I think in 2 weeks it'd be mostly gone. I could,
Yeah, but just in case.
But just in case, I probably shouldn't.
Yeah. But that's you want to give it all out there to him. I love it that you leaned into it because usually it's like you said, people have that stigma and they think, oh, you're from Arkansas, you must be some fucking dumb redneck. I am a dumb redneck, but I promise I've worked really hard to learn about this world, through musics and movies.
Don't hate me just because from where I'm at. Give me a chance to hate me. I want you to hate me because I'm an asshole, because I'm from Arkansas.
Hate me because I'm inconsiderate and probably let you down when you put your faith in me. Shit.
Give me a couple years, random stranger.
Yeah, get close to me and let me just go ahead and show you.
Yeah, I don't know. I like to lean into it because I just like, well, that's what they expect already. So if you just take that and personify it, give them the thing they're looking for, then you're already up a notch because it's like, I'm here and I'm making fun of the thing you think I am. So they already default to like, well, it's not that guy.
Yeah. That's kind of a part
I think when you see a lot of Southern anything people, when they lean into the thing, they're doing the caricature of what people expect.
Yeah, well, it's what people expect.
Like,
so
you might done, that guy, Daniel.
Let's give it to them before they give it to us.
Dan Whitney is like his real name.
Get her done.
Get her done, but he leans. The cable guy, but his real name's Dan Whitney. But
and he's not a Southern man.
He's not like that at all. He doesn't talk like that.
It's
he doesn't sound like that. It's a gimmick, but he leans so far into it. Look at it, dude. He's fucking a Pixar character.
Yeah,
like he's got all the money from just leaning in.
Yeah. Well, that's how Sleezy is. Like, I'm not a brick shit house. I'm not some athletic, crazy
juggernaut human.
Human. So. I got a gut. I'm hairy. I sweat a lot.
You got to play into it.
I'm sleazy. So I'm gonna give that to you, and we're like, that's just part of reality. No matter what, lean into the reality.
Just own it. Yeah, just
lean
own
into your life will be so much real.
But I think people want that more now than ever. The authenticity sells way harder. Yeah,
they want the authenticity.
I know I do.
It's hard. It's even harder to give. Really.
Characters are funny. But when someone's being a character and you're like, all right, I can feel a part of this is in you. Like, this is kind of baked in. I think that's why I love Shimfo so much. Because I am such a gutter person. I belong in a gutter. I should be homeless, and I'm not.
Yeah.
By some miracle, I'm just not.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, I want to drink beer, and I want to party, and I want to do fucking wild shit.
If it wasn't for my wife,
and that music
I would just be off the wall. You know? So, like, I have that.
And I was for a long time.
Yeah. Oh, I will. I have.
I got some really crazy stories.
The sleazeball aspect is for sure real.
You earned it. Yeah.
I have earned that every which way but right. You know what I mean? So like, that is like, and it's you have that, and that never goes away. So I feel like we're grabbing that shit and forming it and making it something positive. But you know that that's real, and you know that that's there, and you're honestly giving that to people.
Absolutely.
And that's the authenticity that's so hard to give. Like, you might say, yeah, I like fucking bananas. My favorite color is yellow, whatever. But until
fucking bananas.
I like fucking bananas. But until you give that part of you that you're insecure about, that you don't feel comfortable with, if you're able to give that out, dog, that's that authenticity that you and other people need.
I agree.
You
ever thought about animating yourself for like promo video? Oh shit, he did it.
It's not a video, but this is gonna be the next Sleezy E shirt right here.
I just see you and I'm thinking, you know what would be a good promo is if you went on Fiverr and just got an animation and you voiced it.
Here you go.
You'd make a good cartoon.
This is the next shirt right there. That's the one right there.
Can I show this?
Yeah. Look at that. So that will be the next Sleezy shirt right there, and that's it right there. Like that's the upper echelon, and so
dude, that's fucking perfect.
That I'm trying to think of a pun.
Please, I will whatever it takes.
Yeah.
Please save one for me or send me the link.
I got you.
Personally, I have to have that.
Yeah, that'll be the next one, and I'm trying to think of a pun like hot and ready. I gotta think of like there's hot and ready. But then
you'll get there.
There's a pun somewhere, but I just haven't gotten it yet. But that's the next shirt, and that's that I've been characterizing that one. So yeah,
that's brilliant.
Yeah,
did you do that, or did someone around you be like, "Hey, this would be funny"?
The guy who did the logo for this shirt, the deathmatch shirt, Bard Lucian, he made that logo. And then a good buddy of mine, I told him a funny story about my father-in-law made a joke. We were riding through, and he's like, "Oh, look, little sleazers." And to me, I said, "Ha ha ha, that's funny. I'm Sleezy, and I like pizza. That's funny. That's funny."
Body by sleazers.
Yeah, and he remembered that from like years ago, and sent me that. He talked to that dude and was like, "Hey, make this," and sent it to him. And he sent that to me out of nowhere. I said, "Holy shit!" I said, "That's it. That's the next
brilliant.
shirt."
That's a shirt.
I said, "That's got to be it." So I'm hoping July 1st, or the show in June at Vino's, or July 1st. The battle at the Catalina Wine Mixer at the lot in
What is
Little
this
Rock.
I keep hearing about? What is this? What is this wine mixer thing?
Okay, July 1st. It'll be the third year. You know where the lot is there in Argenta?
Yeah.
So it's happening at the lot. It'll be the third year there. It's the biggest show there in we've done in Little Rock. That was the first one that we got booked. Then somehow Vino started happening, so this is kind of separate from it. Same guys in a way, kind of same crew.
Okay.
But July 1st at the lot, the battle at the Catalina Wine Mixer, the third year in a row.
Fucking Catalina Wine Mixer.
Fucking Catalina Wine, and that's how we feel every year because it's huge, and it's July 1st. It's hot as fuck, and it's just a really good time. Last year we had the Vampire Warrior Gangrel, WWF Attitude Era legend. He was there, so that was a good time. But yeah, July 1st, it'll just be a
celebrity
huge...
coming to this one too?
I'm hoping we have a big one. We're hoping we have someone big, but the card is always so big. I mean, Sleazy will be there. Bro. I don't know if I'm
sleazed up.
I don't know if I'm bleeding or anything, but either way. So then it's just gonna be a big ass show, and I'm hoping I'll have those shirts by then. But what I gotta talk to you about something.
Hot and ready, lukewarm and inconvenient. I can't. My brain is like, what's hot and ready? What's the opposite of hot and ready? Cold and 10 minutes late.
Oh, I've been lukewarm and inconvenient way too many fucking times in my life. I let my pterodactyl laugh out on the microphone. I leaned back. I'm so sorry about that.
No, you're good, dude.
But speaking
a good laugh's a good laugh.
Of music, I will eventually need your help. I sent you a couple of songs.
You did?
But it's on Instagram.
Okay.
You listen to it after
me and
this.
Instagram don't get along well.
This is the deal. I wrote some wrestling songs, and it's funny because they're like halfway parody songs, but it's really like old country ballads. How much I love wrestling, and so what I need is a place to record them and some drums. I got my guitar down. I got lyrics. I just need someone to piece it together for me.
Right.
To get the band experience.
I could do that pretty easy nowadays.
So after we get done doing this, you listen to those songs and you see what you think you can do with them.
Okay.
I got a song called "Dear Mr. Promoter Man."
Well, I know I can do. Dude, here's one of my claim to fames. I did a song for a buddy of mine who he was trying to break into Nashville, so he came over to the house and we did some shit like acoustic guitar, and we did like some hand percussion stuff, and it was just like a very old tradition, very much what you would think of when you think country, like old country, like our parents' country.
Yeah, I love it.
Country. Put the drawl on it.
Yeah.
And I did it, and it took quite a while. We actually put a lot of work into it, but it went to Luke Bryant's dude.
Wow.
And he actually gave a compliment to the song. He was like, yeah, it's recorded really well too. And I was like,
wow.
How fucking sick is that, bitch?
Sometimes those are the things that make you think,
like acoustic.
I'm keeping on going. Like, just to have a compliment from somebody, even just like someone that...
I just felt really good about it.
It just makes you feel good about your talent, man.
We did, we spent so much time on this thing. Like, we went through and, we overdubbed a bass guitar, but we did it like how they used to do on the old... like the old blues and like soul records, they would put a dampener behind the strings.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like, those songs like boom, 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 boom. The reason they got that sound was there was like the trick for that we used was you cut a sponge, like a sink sponge, and you put it behind the bridge so it kills the string. So all you get is the attack. It's like muting a drum.
Yeah.
You're just getting the attack note instead of like that boom. Boom. You want it to be less than. And we did all this cool shit, man. It was fun as fuck, actually.
Yeah.
Now think about it. Like, I'm not the best sound guy, but that was really cool.
Yeah.
That was really cool to record that and like spend all that time on it and then get a compliment from somebody of such high regard.
Yeah. But you knew it was a pretty serious moment. Your buddy needed help, and you guys both probably put your best work into it.
Oh yeah.
And to have your best work complimented
for
is
sure.
Awesome.
Like, we spent hours and hours and hours and hours and hours, like multiple days on one song.
Yeah.
So that's exactly why. And we tried all kinds of different shit. Like, that's the thing too in a studio is like, try something. If you have the idea, look, if you have the time, try it. You never
it won't
know.
hurt to try.
And then we did a thing.
If it works, you know it's gonna work.
We did a thing where we wanted some room noise, and like he put the drum inside of he put a microphone inside of a drum to just add to it, because like how noise bounces off a brick wall is not going to bounce off this table the same. Like, there's all those variables.
Yeah.
You start attacking every little thing you can do. We could have some real fun with that.
Yeah.
You can even cut it up and use it as promo, man.
Yeah, well, that's what I need, man. I need it. And I've had these songs for like 5 years.
And even just filming the process. Like, I know I like those kinds of videos.
I think it's awesome. And it's a very unique thing. So now I'm putting him on the spot live on air. So we're gonna.
I'll do it. We're gonna
produce an EP. I have like 7 or 8 songs, dog. I'm telling you.
That's a full album.
I have one of the most parody songs is the rodeo song by Garth Brooks.
Dude.
Yeah. I got one. It's the Damned Old Wrestling Show instead of the Damned Old Rodeo. So I got a parody of that we need to definitely do. So
dude, yeah.
It's bumps and
Did you go see him when he came?
No, I did not. But I bet it was
so
insane.
3 sold out shows in a row. It was electric.
Unbelievable.
It's fucking unreal.
Ticket prices are insane. I will tell you
I'm done. I'm done, bro. If that's how much shit costs now, I'm fucking glad to pay $15 to go to Vino's and watch wrestling. Fuck that. I'm good.
I was gonna take my nephew to go see a band I really enjoy named Lucero. I was gonna
go. Lucero.
Yeah, I was gonna take him to see Lucero, show him a nice little adult time.
Kurt was
whatever.
probably there. Yeah, Kurt was there.
Yeah, nice. Fucking love Lucero. I was gonna take him to go see them, but then he was gonna be 18 and up, and so. Apparently Foo Fighters have came back. Everlong is huge on.
They got another drummer.
Blew back up. Yeah, so they blew back up, and now my nephew's really into Foo Fighters, and I told him we can't go to Lucero, and then literally the day of that last show, he was like, "Well, it'd be really cool to see Foo Fighters." I said, "Bro, Foo Fighters ain't fucking coming to Arkansas." And I said, "Homeboy passed away, so they're for sure probably not going to be like." Coming around,
back.
And then literally they said they're coming to Rogers, and I said, "Oh wow!" My wife said, "Oh, that would be cool to take Jackson to," and so they're at that amphitheater, and I talked to his mom and his dad, works in an office, so he's nearby a computer, so he's able to order. So he was going to order them for us, right? Tickets to the Walmart amphitheater.
Sell out the first fucking day.
They sold out within
minutes.
Within hours.
Not surprised.
For general admission, lawn tickets, $900.
See, fuck that.
$175 a piece, baby.
I'm good, bro.
Yeah, for real. And I said, "What is Dave Grohl gonna bring Kurt back from the dead or some shit?"
It's not even their fault, man. It's literally the fucking Ticketmaster and scalpers.
Well, what's crazy is they can only have like, what is there? 8,500 is their limit there.
Is that the cap?
But yeah, that's their cap. But that's general admission. Dog, they got tickets that are thousands.
Yeah, up front. Oh yeah.
But they
mezzanine tickets.
Yeah, they cash in on that VIP experience real hard
they're
and
already
stuff
playing. Like what has happened is the fucking music industry is notoriously fucking stupid for letting their stuff get hijacked by shit they don't know things about.
Yeah, before
and it's
they
almost
even know
always
what happened.
new technology they fuck their self. And then it comes around, and then just like Ticketmaster, and they're evil as fuck because what they've done now is they've bought enough companies where they not only do they own the tickets and don't give a fuck about scalpers, but now they own the fucking venues too. So you're fucked both ways. And there's yes, so, yeah. So when they come back, when everything came back, now there's only 4 fucking places to play if you're a touring act, and they own all of them. So they get all the revenues, and they don't give a fuck. Yeah, the ticket might be $35. They'll sell every one of them to scalpers. They don't give a shit. And now the fans are fucked. That is a huge fucking problem, and they need to solve it.
Like, it's unbelievable. Like,
it's a fucking it's an epidemic in and of itself.
If I'm paying $50, like I'm expecting, I expect a big band.
If I'm a band, somebody just came out and was like, "Fuck that." I'll not do the tour.
Yeah.
Make the fucking tickets cost this much. Yeah. Make it harder to get them. The Cure.
Nice.
Fucking shout out to The Cure.
Fucking love The Cure. Friday I'm in Love.
Dude, that's what all the bands need to start doing to unfuck what has been fucked.
Yeah.
And the more they do it, like now, okay, I'll go see The Cure. Not a huge fan. I'll go see them just for that reason.
Well, here's the thing.
Because they stuck it to them motherfuckers right where they need it.
That heat that I was throwing out just now about Foo Fighters and shit.
But no,
but that's
I'm sorry, I'm about to start fucking
No,
screaming.
that's the heat, though. That's the problem. But that's your initial thing. Fuck the Foo Fighters. That's so much. It's not the band.
Them, man.
But it's the whole thing, and to stand up for that the way the fucking Cure did. Like, that's a big thing, dog. That's a big thing.
It's the only way it changes.
Yeah,
I promise you.
That's a big thing.
When the bands that are making the millions say fuck you and start taking the cut, see, they like it because it's sold out. So they get the full rip.
Yeah.
You know, it's whatever, you know, what does the Foo Fighters, you think? $2 million a fucking show? What do you think they're making? Yeah, it's somewhere in that range, especially with the crew they have. They have like 5 fucking semis of people.
Yeah.
Like, it's a lot of money. Well, and to generate that kind of income, you kind of have to be like, well, but there's a lot.
Yeah,
that's really, a much smaller place for them.
It's really small, but those tickets.
But I will say this is what's cool. Like the Foo Fighters, they just want to play. Like I went to Memphis and saw them in a fucking blizzard, and there were only 1,200 people showed up to the FedEx Forum. They invited everyone onto the floor for free, and they played for 3 fucking hours.
That's badass.
They were like, "We can't go anywhere, and y'all are probably
y'all
stuck
aren't
too."
going anywhere.
And they were like, "We'll play all night," and motherfucker, they did.
It
was
awesome,
amazing,
dude.
And me and 1,200 other people only have that story.
Yeah,
you know,
forever.
Fucking cool.
Yeah.
Dude, they did the garage tour.
Yeah, for the Foo Fighters, yeah.
Foo Fighters did a garage tour. They toured like 20 homes.
That's crazy.
They went back to like the old days and were playing, and it was like invite only.
Yeah.
And they just played in your garage. I mean, come on, dude.
Yeah.
They're sick as fuck. You think they're really out here? You think a band that does all that is really out here charging $175 a ticket?
Dude,
like, it's not them.
That's bigger than them. That's way bigger than them.
It's a Live Nation. Fuck Live Nation. Yes. It fucked that's what happened.
Yeah.
It's a monopoly now.
Yeah.
We're supposed to have rules against this shit. Yeah. This is what, like, fuck them. I know. I know. Venue company, yes. But see, this is what I'm saying. They bought all the aspects.
Yeah.
It might say 2 different things. It's one beast. You know, just like Disney.
Yeah.
It might say 4,000 different things, but it's all Disney. Shit. You know, like it's a massive fucking problem.
Yeah, yeah. But that amphitheater is fucking nuts with the way.
Of course. Well, Walmart had to dump all the money into it, or they were going to lose all their business.
Yeah, and they're bringing in all those big names, and all those people are going to come, though.
I'm sure.
Man.
It has to. It has to be good because now they have millionaires living there.
Yeah.
And if millionaires want to go do shit, it has to be good.
Yeah, it has to be good.
And so they have to dump crazy ass money. And that's why Fayetteville is popping the fuck off. Now, here's one thing they need to fix: the fucking roads in that shithole.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, dude. If I swear to God, a traffic jam at lunchtime is a little ridiculous. I don't give a shit. That's all.
I mean, if you really want to get down to it.
Okay, without looking at your phone, tell me where you're at. You can't. Shut up.
It's the same thing. Yeah. All that shit. Rogers,
it's
Fayetteville,
all one area.
All that's one area.
That's like when you go to Texas and you're like, oh, we were in Dallas. They were like, you were in Plano. And it's like, shut the fuck up.
It's the same shit.
I couldn't tell where the fuck I was for 3 hours. This place is so big. Shut up.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's Dallas on a map, you bitch.
That's fucking Dallas. I mean, if you're around Dallas, it's Dallas.
You got downtown Dallas and you got outside of downtown Dallas.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Shit, you drive 20 minutes past
there,
Texarkana, you're in Dallas.
That's right.
You know what
if
I mean?
you live there, cool. You make the distinction.
Yeah.
I don't live there anymore. I don't have to make a distinction.
Yeah, but that's
it's
the way
easier
things
just.
are.
It's like I don't say I'm from fucking Bryant, dude. I say Little Rock. Why? Because it's where people know.
Yeah, well,
you know?
it's all the same thing. Same
the exact
fucking thing.
Yeah,
you know.
It's like, dude,
I love when Uncle Ben would be like, I'm from Greenbrier.
We're from Greenbrier. It's like
we don't give a fuck.
No one here, even people from Arkansas, might not know where that is.
We're from Judge Sonia.
I'm from Little Rock.
Possum Grape.
Yeah.
I just heard of this one the other day. There's a Possum Grape, Arkansas.
Yeah, that's on the way to Newport. That's in between Searcy and Newport.
Well, then I guess I've been through Possum Grape and didn't know it.
Yeah, there's a liquor store there. So that's the one. That's the one thing they got. They got a liquor store in Possum Grape.
What's the one thing you need so people will stay living in Possum Grape? They have to be drunk.
A liquor store. You got to be drunk. You know. And it's the only one in between Searcy and Newport. So because we got these dry counties. You know?
It's like one tiny sliver of a town that's wet, right between two dry counties.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
shout out to Possum Grape, but still, you can't say we're from Possum Grape because people are gonna look at you as a hole in your head. Like, first off,
people in Arkansas are like, where the fuck?
Where is that?
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe you knew where it was.
Well, it's from.
Yeah. Like, I know Newport because I've seen the sign as I've driven through it.
Yeah,
Over in
and
Newport.
you going through it on the interstate and shit like that. So it's on the signs and things like
that. That's exactly
Mm-hmm.
it. Yeah, and so like what? Oh, God.
Some people think the name Bald Knob is really funny.
But just be, you know, we don't need like the thing. We just say the broad scope.
Mm-hmm.
And when we were out of state, every time we're from Little Rock, Arkansas.
Yeah,
that's the only place they'll know. Yeah, point to it on a map, they'll miss it. Yeah,
or you just say Arkansas, they're like,
which one's Arkansas? It's about Tennessee. It's like 5 states touch us. What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, so we were like right.
You're like,
there.
I'm in Memphis. What do you mean you don't know?
Yeah. You're in Memphis. Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah.
There's West Memphis. That's not Tennessee. No.
Oh, people don't know shit about Arkansas, and they gotta.
That's good though.
Awful.
Let's keep it. You just
Yeah,
keep it that way. I'll tell you, I don't have shoes. Let me play the thing.
I feel like things are just even getting worse in Arkansas.
Well,
it's harder.
It'll
to be.
ramp up. It'll ramp up. It'll ramp. It's
Yeah.
only going to get bigger.
Yeah.
So it's just, you know, it's part of growing.
Mm-hmm.
Growing pangs with a G.
Yep, 100%.
You know,
pangs.
Pangs.
Yeah,
That's what it is.
I like that.
Did you know that?
No.
Right? Isn't it? It's like hunger pang. It's not pain.
P-A-N-G.
Right? I'm not crazy. I don't think I'm making this up.
I don't doubt
It's
it.
like hunger pangs. Pang. No, I think it is. Google it.
Google it.
Google it. Hold on. Hold on just a second. I'm pretty sure that's right because I saw this shit not that long ago. Hunger. Also, I'm not good at Googling. Not bang. Pang. Hunger pangs causes management yeah, it's real.
P-A-N-G. So it's not a pain.
Okay, so both are acceptable. Are caused by strong contractions in the stomach when it's empty. The uncomfortable sensation is often accompanied by hunger or the desire to eat. Despite being called hunger pangs, these pains don't always indicate the true need to eat. So it is pang.
Oh.
I think we used to say pang, and now we don't. I think it got replaced, so it's just like a leftover word.
We got to get back to where we came from. That's what you're trying to say.
Pang. No, I saw it, and I was like, it is pang, because I remember that's what my grandparents would say.
Pang.
Pang, not
like,
pain.
Like a straight up pang guy, you knew.
Yeah. It's like ye old. Didn't know that. But ye old doesn't mean ye old. It's a leftover. We used to have another word in our alphabet. It looked like a P with 2 lines. And so that line used to mean the. So it was the old. So ye just means the. It doesn't mean it's old. It just means the. It just means the. But we started losing it in our alphabet, and people just started using it, and then it just evolved into the Y, and now it's ye old. See how shit changes like that? So you don't even know.
It's the way
Master of useless fucking information.
It's
dude.
not useless.
It's useless as fuck.
Information it's only what you do with it.
I thought it was fascinating
because
I didn't know we had another word in our alphabet, like a letter. We had another letter. Why would you get rid of that?
I don't know.
And it made a thus. It made a TH sound.
We
so
say
you
those
do
all the
that
time.
letter and E, the.
Damn.
Yeah, THU, the.
Damn. Now it's turning into an English class up in this bitch.
Oh, shit. I did have 100 in English. He's been out since Pang.
He said hunger pang. Also, I can relate to that.
Also, Kurt tends to operate on a ghost schedule for these. This man's only had about an hour of sleep.
Oh, tough. Well, I think you're doing great. I feel like you're here 100%.
I think he took a nap earlier.
He took a shit and took a nap all at once.
Snap. I was taking a snap.
You got to wipe before you doze, though.
Yeah, dope. Otherwise, when you wake up,
it's crusted.
It's just crusty doo-doos.
Especially if you got that hairy butt like me.
Oh, God.
You know.
Worst. Dude, being a dude.
Yeah,
God.
it is. Yeah.
Barf. Hair. Ugh. I'm just now. Oh, my God, you werewolf.
You see that?
Wow.
See that?
Kurt's the same. He's a hairy boy.
Yeah, he
I'm
can
not.
relate.
Dude, I just now. You see this shit?
Yeah.
That's just now. I'm almost 40 years old. This is just now growing in. Why? Because he showed his armpit.
Hey, if all I show you is the pit, if I show you the pit, then you got off our
all of these episodes are explicit.
Yeah,
all of them. I've seen podcasts. Never mind. Probably shouldn't. Never mind. How long have we been going? Yeah. Let's wrap it up.
All right. I guess that's a good spot, huh?
It's a great spot. That's the perfect amount of time to talk.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming, dude.
Dude, this has been a great time.
I can't wait to see you in like a couple weeks.
April 29th, everybody. April 29th, live at Vino's. Get your tickets while you can. Get your tickets. Come see me. Get a Sleezy sack. Just a few shirts left. The one time run right here. Limited edition run of these shirts. One time print. We'll have them ready. We'll have a few stickers, little handmade, handwritten note.
Yeah, don't miss out and then be jealous every time you see one on our wall back here.
Yeah, so we'll have those shirts out, and then I'll go back, and me and William J. Blackwell will get ready to
melt faces.
Literally tear each other apart.
Flamethrower his face off.
Yes.
Fuck you, William Blackwell. We're coming for you, bitch.
Yeah, you're a good guy and you're really supportive, but maybe you should find other forms of doing it other than a chair to the head.
But on the 29th, I don't care about that.
Yeah, but that's a side.
Yeah.
So, yeah, thanks for having me, fellas, both of you.
Anytime,
handsome young
buddy.
men. It's been real cool. I think what you're doing here is super cool for everybody that you have on for the scene.
We're trying.
We all need to support each other, grow this shit, whatever we can do to help each other out. We'll keep this going on, dog. And hey, if anybody is still kicking it here at the 3-hour moment, if you're on YouTube, go to youtube.com/SLEEZYE wrestling, Sleezy E wrestling. That's my YouTube page. Go to Sleezy E Wrestling.
Go.
I got all my shit on there. You can sleazyebookings@gmail.com if you want to contact me very directly. I would literally do everything but give you my phone number if you really just wanted to talk to me.
And I've got it, so just email me and I'll hand it
out. He'll give you my phone number gladly. But if you don't want to talk to me and you just want to watch, just go to my YouTube page and
you know what? Actually, we're gonna edit. Kurt, put it right on the screen.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah. Put it there.
Flash it.
I think I'm like 200. And the subscriber helps, but it's nice to have that.
It helps, bro.
I'm at like 274,
That's a great
and I've
number.
been growing it organically. So if you guys could help me get to 300,
Dude,
around
I'll
300,
subscribe as soon as we stop
that
this
would be
podcast.
cool. So just check out my shit, and my videos and stuff is like my main thing. So
there you go.
I'm doing this crazy shit, but if I can't get it out there on video, it doesn't mean anything to me. So I want
just
the
world
video.
we live in.
I know, and that's the world we live in, and that's me. So go to my YouTube page if you can. Thanks for having me. This has been the fucking best time. We're drinking beer at 10 a.m. In the words of Johnny Cash.
It's one now.
In the words of Johnny Cash, the beer I had for breakfast wasn't bad, so I had one more for dessert. So,
thank you for listening.
Go.
Peace.
Crash Cast, baby.
Oh shit.
There we go.